Oh, is it finished?
Yes. It was only
Love
30
that
seconds.
opening tune. That is a hit in the making.
Hello and welcome to the Larger Logs Live. It is me, Stu, and joining me over there is Tom.
Over here, me. Hello, guys. Whoever's watching, thank you for joining us. So nice of you to take some time out on your busy Friday evening to come and chat with us. And it's great to be here with Stu. This has been a long time, hasn't it, Stu, since we've got together. We're coming off that month break that we had. We were just sick to death of each other. We thought it's either we end the show or we take a sabbatical and see how we feel at the end of the month. And I'm glad that it's happened the way that it has, and we've chosen to stay together for eternity. And yes, that's what it did say on the contract that me and Stu signed before the show. You'll be glad to know, guys.
Well, more importantly,
Huh?
happy birthday, Tom.
More important than that? No way. Thank you, Stu. You're only about 36 hours late, but that's okay. I'll take all the birthday wishes I can get. Thank you, man. I wouldn't want to spend it any other way. Apart from maybe, a couple of strippers and, a couple of lines of cocaine and maybe a 1 Foot in the Grave box set. But other than those things, I couldn't think of any other way of spending it that I would enjoy, really. So it's nice to be here with you.
Thank you. Now, let's see. The fact that we're supposed to be streaming it in 3 places right now, I don't think we are. So there's a little part of me that wants to fix that before we go any further.
Only 3? I thought this was getting worldwide coverage. It's not playing in Times Square right now.
Other than being live in cinemas.
Right now? Is it in IMAX? Better be, dude.
Fuck it. So, yeah, so it's me, you, and the birthday beer. The birthday Buckfast beer.
The birthday Buckfast beer. BYOB and B. And B.
Bed and breakfast.
I might need one of those tonight, to be honest, when I get kicked out of my home for being far too leery after drinking a whole bottle of Buckfast. But we'll wait till then to find out what happens. Stick around, folks.
Watch it slowly fall apart.
It will.
Okay,
yes.
No, not slowly. Let's say quickly.
Rapidly. Maybe in the next 30 seconds or so. Has it not already fell apart?
Okay, maybe I've just got too much distractions. Let's just focus on.
You said we'd have some real one-on-one time tonight, and you're pissing around with, computers. You do this in your day job, haven't you? Had enough already? Don't you want some real human interaction with a stud like me?
If I've put a tenner into something, I want to make sure it bloody works.
Exactly. You're right. Take all the time that you need. So I'll sit and watch you.
Right. Okay. Maybe let's go save changes. They're thinking about it.
We're still going, I think. Yes. We're still streaming.
Says yes. So I'm going to refresh these pages. Because when I created the stream, I wasn't part of the new package. I never bothered including Facebook. And oh yes, there we go. And
we on?
We are live on Twitter.
Woo! So you mean X?
And we're live on Facebook. Perfect. Okay.
We're on X. We're also on XXX, guys. Let's check both those streams out.
So that's okay. I'm happy now. I could focus.
Good. Good. Finally.
Okay. Let's go do the Buckfast beer.
Okay. Do you have your Buckie and your Buckfast beer?
I do.
Okay. Glad to see that we're singing off the same hymn sheet.
The old. Actually, we should probably start this like how we would do normally if we were doing this as a separate beer review.
Okay. What do we normally do?
Do another. I can't hear you. I'm online right now. Don't stop that. You're gonna have to go ask your mother, okay? Right. Thank you.
Come on, all he wants is a couple of shots of Buckfast. Let the kid live.
I want to go twos. So, gotta re-sketch.
Okay, this is what people tuned in for: is the scratching.
Oh, I'm sure no one's watching just now. It's fine. So, hello and welcome to the Lager Logs. It's me, Stu. Joining me is our birthday boy, Tom. And tonight, we're drinking some Buckfast sour beer.
Here we go. My haircut in the next couple of years. It's so nice of them to capture that for me. It's like a look into the future. I don't own a brown cloak as of yet, though, but I will look into purchasing that. 0.5%. Yikes. And this is a sesh sour. They
I
want
think they're just taking a piss with that.
us to have 3 or 4 of these in a row and do something dangerous.
Yeah, people do want to, but yeah, I don't think. But saying that in comparison to actual Buckfast, it's quite light.
It is because here I have one I made earlier. Buckfast itself is 15%. And yes, I went for the big boys bottle, not the pussy fodder that Stu decided to bring to the table.
My bottle's the same as yours. I'm just holding it
we-
closer to the camera.
So yeah, I think I'll probably be looking a bit more worse for wear if we both consider drinking all of our bottles. But we will see what happens. Red wine based aperitif. Okay, that's a lie, but that's okay. Everyone needs decent marketing.
Okay. I know it's been months in the making.
It's been too long, man.
It's like the Buckfast beers like came and gone and came back again, and now we're finally holding it in our hands.
It was a bit of a
ready
mission
to drink.
Yeah, it was a bit of a mission to track it down. We finally got it. We're going for the pour.
Yes.
Come on, man. And I don't know whether we mentioned, but this is from Vault City, which we've reviewed a couple of times on this show now.
They are probably the leading brewery when it comes to funky sours.
Definitely, man. Definitely, yeah.
Especially in Scotland, at least.
All this stuff seems quite unique and quite interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if it tastes any good.
Already, the room smells like berries.
I don't know whether they quite got that Buckfast smell, but that is a very interesting smell.
Well,
very alluring odor.
This might be the shock. You know how YouTube videos have something controversial in the first 3 seconds to hook you in, and then you stay for the rest of the video? I'm Scottish, and
yes,
I've never drunk Buckfast.
Okay, that's it. That's it.
No,
This
don't.
is the quality that I'm working with.
Come back.
How am I supposed to? What am I supposed to do? Are you kidding me?
This is the
Shoot, I can't take your Buckfast virginity tonight. I wasn't prepared for it. I didn't bring any lube.
Don't be a diva. Sit down. I know it's your birthday and you'll cry if you want to, but I'd rather you.
You know what? If you're gonna drink Buckfast for the first time, drinking a Buckfast beer and then a Buckfast itself afterwards is not the way to do it.
Well, what do you want to quickly go to Buckfast first?
I would think it would make more sense to have a little shot of Buckfast first, yes, and then go from there. So that's open, but we can always come back to that. It does smell nice, but I think, and I think you might agree with me, that it definitely smells a bit fruitier than standard Buckfast. Keep it classy. Yes, clean.
I was going to say I can't open it. But there we go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
There we go.
My
Jeez
nostril
Louise.
hairs. The tonic wine has singed them.
Is it alcoholic? Is it medicinal? Is it both? I guess we'll never know, but we'll have
There's
a damn fine time finding out.
that one meme or TikTok video or something I always find funny where there's like some guys come back from his shift at Lidl's and he's standing there in his work jacket opening his bottle of Buckfast and the mum's off camera in the background. There's tuna pasta in the fridge for you. And he's like, not tonight, mother. Not tonight.
Whoa, okay. Not even a cheers, eager beaver. Cheers,
Sorry.
buddy.
Cheers. I was just mimicking the video.
Yes. I'm going to be pissed tonight. What do you reckon, man?
Slight alcoholic warmth.
Slight.
Sugary.
Yeah. A big alcoholic warmth, the more it goes down. But yes, sweet. Very sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Got that kind of... The berry flavour or the fruity flavour is not very intense.
No.
I don't think. It's quite subtle. It's more the kind of alcohol and more that kind of syrupy flavour.
Mm-hmm.
And the odour's quite... I mean, literally is just alcohol.
Yeah, like what we got for the beer is a lot more than what you got from the bottle.
Yeah, definitely a lot more of a complex odour to it. Yeah, should we pour the beer then, man? I'm desperate to see how it tastes. Okay, has to be.
Keep it Scottish.
Okay, wow, that comes out a lot lighter than
I thought
Buckie.
that, but it's kind of getting darker.
Yeah, it's
so it looks a little thick. It kind
does.
of had like a slight syrupy appearance as it was pouring there.
Yeah, obviously a lot more carbonated. The colour's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a beer quite like that. Maybe that Bacchus Creek that we had.
Oh yeah, cherry beer.
Ages ago, yeah. I'm thinking maybe something similar to that with a bit more of a alcoholic kick is what I'm envisioning in my mind. Yeah, still. Oh, the smell's kind of revealed itself a bit more now. It's like I can't quite put my finger on that. Do you know what I mean, man? A bit more kind of maybe like fennelly or a bit more walnutty or some kind of like, I don't know, Mr. Muscle maybe.
I mean, it's sweet. It's
fresh.
Definitely like berries. It does kind of like, I feel like it is definitely like a cherry smell.
Definitely got the cherry.
But obviously, this is famously supposed to be like a blackberry.
Yeah, and I'm thinking it might be leaning more towards the fruity flavour than maybe any kind of syrupy alcoholicness. Okay. It's like when you've opened like a packet of ham, like a fresh packet of ham.
Yeah.
Got that kind of meatiness to it that kind of slaps you in the face a little bit. You know what I mean? Either
course.
the breaded stuff or the honey roast stuff. You know, I kind of like ham.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. Now, before we drink this beer, we've got a guest knocking at the door.
No. They're coming to see our live reaction.
I think so. Actually, we've got a comment as well. We've got...
Just please...
You're really missing a shot of Buckie to wash it down. I mean, we've done that already, but we could do another.
It's on the way. It's going to come afterwards, man. Stu's got enough to... Jeez, you went early?
I wasn't going for the shot. I was just going for a swig. But
you went as early as me on prom night, man. Wow, I'm impressed.
The first party guest has arrived. Let our friend, the big Phil G, in.
This is the worst possible time, and you know that, Phil.
Merry Christmas!
Hey, Santa Claus himself.
Yeah.
Somebody said we were celebrating Christmas. Was it not Christmas we're celebrating?
It's the 1st of December.
Yeah.
I prefer if we could have a quick look at my birthday before we move into Christmas, Phil. If that's okay with you. If you've got a birthday hat you could put on.
I only came here because you said it was a Christmas one. No, it was a bloody birthday one. Just
well, maybe if you could possibly change into your birthday suit, that would be a bit more fitting of...
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Wait, you only did that because you knew it was going to happen.
He's saying that he's got to keep the clothes on, right?
We're going to keep the clothes on. Okay, let him in.
Take your hand off the collar, Phil.
You can come back.
This isn't podcast on fire, pal. You need to keep your.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, I need to tone it down a little bit. Sorry, apologies. No, happy birthday, Tom. I'm only jesting. Happy birthday,
you, man.
I
we appreciate that.
Could I? I wasn't going to miss your birthday.
I'd be depressed if you did, bud. How are you?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. I'm really good. I'm relaxing, chilling for the weekend. Looking forward to getting down to some more podcasts. Obviously, coming up the Christmas special. We've got a couple of things going on at Eastern Film Fans as well. So it's going to be a busy...
Nudge, wink, wink. Eh?
Yeah. Get that one in. Thank you very much.
Come on.
Loads of stuff going on. I'll bring everybody up to date. But yes, it's good. Yeah, looking forward to it. So what are you up to, Tom, on your birthday?
Well, I was literally just about to sip on this. We've literally opened the can, the Buckfast beer.
Buckfast.
We're about to sip it, but Stu said there were more important things happening.
Yeah.
And we had to get you on, man. Of course, we just dropped everything. Everything. Including my pants.
Yeah.
Only my clothes around. Only my clothes around.
Again.
See you in the Wellington tomorrow. What time, Phil?
Yeah, again. Should we do it again?
For you?
Yeah, I've got awards ceremony tomorrow night, karate.
Okay. You're not going to make some time on the weekend for the birthday boy? It's very sad to hear.
No, yeah, it's shocking, isn't it?
Hear.
I know. Well, sometimes I have to do stuff for my family, not just for you, Tom.
Oh, it sounds terrible.
I know they get in the way, mate. I'm sorry.
Oh, man. Jesus. Honestly.
I know, Tom, you think of yourself as a member of Phil's family.
I do now.
Usually.
Yeah, I'm always like peering in the window.
My daughter.
They're nice Christmas decorations.
Why am I not in the family photo? Where's the picture I gave him? Where's my personalised baubles?
That's a good point, actually. Here's some. I've got some stuff. Here's some birthday presents for you. There's a picture.
Birthday present? You mean the thing that was mine? I gave it to you to look after, and you still haven't got back to me.
Oh yeah,
with it. Yeah. Is that what you mean?
We'll just call them birthday presents. They're there for you, bud.
I suppose you haven't framed it and put it on your wall, man. Jeez, I'm charging you a rental fee. You do know that, right?
No, you should. No, I should be charging you a storage fee. Think about it.
That's it. Cancels it out then.
Okay,
we're both on zero now, man. As long as you bring it to the next piss up.
Next
I'm
one.
Happy man.
Yeah, so we could leave and forget about it. Oh, I did get some. We could do that now, couldn't we? A little bit.
A little bit, man.
I can't open them now, but I did get these beauties.
Oh, Stu, this is the reveal, man. I haven't shown you what we'll be drinking yet, but this is it, man. So we have Cass, which is a Korean beer, and the name of that I can't remember, which is a Taiwanese beer.
Yeah.
So I'll be sending
those
to your
little
next week.
Yeah. Little segue into what's coming soon between us. I think will be quite good.
You're just keeping those beside the radiator, are you?
Yeah.
Just warming them up. Warming them
up. Just warming up for later. It'd be nice. Yeah, I've drank worse.
Makes sense. What are you drinking tonight, Phil?
This is a Southern Comfort with ice.
Okay.
Keeping it simple.
I was expecting something a bit more exotic than it's just.
No, that was it. That's my little tipple.
Frozen water.
Got a big just some Southern Comfort.
Well, your timing couldn't be any better, Phil. You've tuned in or you've appeared just as we're about to take a sip on this. So
do it.
Cheers and thank you for joining us, mate. Cheers, Stu.
Cheers.
Woo! Oh, and Guthrie wanted the shot, right?
Okay. I'll take another shot.
Oh, yeah. Jeez.
I'm finished.
Okay. Have you seen the size of shoes compared to mine, though, Phil? Come on.
It's
Taking
a
a
huge
piss,
one,
innit?
isn't it?
Taking a piss, innit? Come
It's
on.
like I'm holding up like a barrel.
Yeah, that close up, it looks like a barrel.
We all know the joke from Father Ted. Like these are
Buckfast.
small, but the other cows are far away.
Yes, that's it.
What do you reckon? Stu,
I've already forgotten.
Man, it doesn't really taste like a beer, but it's nice. It's like a sexy Vimto.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Very fruity.
It's definitely pushing the
It's got the alcoholic
Blackberry.
warmth.
Yeah.
But yeah, so fruity. It's just like, yeah, that's fine. Let's go. This is probably like 2 of my 5 a day.
It's it does taste like what is it? J2O. A little bit
J2O.
like that. It's got the smoothness kind of hides the alcohol.
Yeah, it's like
right?
someone's fermented like a batch of slur, and it is no longer.
Yeah.
Like it is alcoholic, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh man, that is very interesting. Do you remember what the last Vault City we did on the show was, Stu? Because I'm struggling to think of anything to compare it to.
I was either it can't be as far back as the Iron Brew beer.
It might be because that was a nice brew, but again, not really like. Didn't really taste like a beer to me personally. But it was an interesting beverage in of itself.
This is what happens when we tango with Vault City when we get sour beers.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah, there's only 4 results on our channel. The Iron Brew Sour, 2 shorts where it's Iron Brew Extra, blackcurrant chocolate chip waffle, and me opening a box of a sour beer.
Okay, so there is only
Iron
one
Brew,
review we've done. Yeah,
yes,
and that was a while ago now, man. But that is, an interesting beverage for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks fruity. It looks fruity. In fact, it looks like my Southern Comfort. That kind of like
a
colour.
smoothie almost.
Yeah, it is smoothie. Yeah, it does. It does look a bit like pop Ribena-esque.
It's 10.5%. Would you believe, Phil?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So I mean, that's it. Would you, if you catch Phil, if you catch like your daughters with a glass of this in their room, and like, nah, it's a smoothie.
Yeah,
and it's like,
it's a smoothie. You don't have to worry about it. Yeah.
If I saw my daughter, theoretical daughter with this, I think it'd be some kind of bloodletting ritual. To be honest, I mean,
you know 5
what I mean?
years, Tom. They're going to be knocking at the door.
I think she's been hanging out with Boris Karloff or something. You know what I mean? Very interesting. I think this would be a great moment, to be honest, for a last beers watched. It's been so long since we've done it. I'd like to hear Stu's and I'd like to hear Phil's. What we're bringing to the table. Do you want to go first, Stu, or would you like to let our guest go first?
No, I'm going to ignore everything you've just
Okay,
said.
selfish bastard.
I quickly catch up with our comments. So, Luke John is in the chat. He's
come on.
Good evening. It's been a long time, and it has.
How are you, Luke John, man? It's good to hear from you.
He's drinking the old.
He's drinking J2O on doctor's orders. Good man. We literally just mentioned that. So very nice of you. He's drinking spirits. Man, the doctor said only water.
Doing a whiskey tour of Isla, Jura, and Campbelltown in April. 7 days, 14 distilleries.
I like that ratio. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I do like Jura a lot, man. Like very, very nice. The place and the whiskey.
Our boys got to be pickles by the end of that week.
Yeah, I think so. That sounds awesome, though. Sounds very, very nice.
Very nice.
So, last beers drank, which is convenient because I still have a bottle lying here from yesterday.
Hey,
Black
he did it.
Special.
I've been waiting to hear about this for a long time. A long time since I sent you that, man.
Yeah, it just
Come
tasted
on.
like a beer. Eh?
Be gentle. Come on, tell me all about it. I want to hear about the experience.
Sorry, I thought I was on a character limit. Yeah, it was a nice beer. It quenched my thirst.
It's the most generic review ever.
I did not enjoy it with roast beef, chili, or a cheese board, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's what it does recommend. So if you didn't drink it with them, you probably fucked up, to be honest, man.
Yeah, I followed it up with a lager. So,
What's
but no,
one of
it was
those?
nice, cold, and refreshing.
That's good, man. That's good. It's got that little slight alcoholic kick to it, I think. Just it sends you a little bit over your kind of strong bitter, which I like. But I'm a big fan of Holden's, and I like their beers a lot.
Yeah.
Their mild is fantastic.
It threw me off because I assumed you are actually sending me like a black country beer.
No.
Like
that is a black country beer, but not a black country ales beer.
Yes.
Yeah. But that's coming up. Honestly, if they weren't, so stingy with their postage and packaging fees, then one would be at your door right now, Stu. But they are, so I've severed ties with them now. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Well,
No, really, no. Honestly, please, I didn't mean that. Sorry, I'm groveling. Please, just send me more free beer. I'm desperate.
When you
I
have
haven't
a look at
drank
the website
anything before tonight in about 48 hours. I've had nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm parched. I'm dehydrated, and the only way to hydrate myself is with some thick, brown, beautiful beer. That's the only way to do it, right? Thank you for that musical interlude. I appreciate that.
But yeah, so I had like a joke to make, and that was like 2 minutes ago because you just kept going.
I'm really sorry about that. I have a tendency to do that. You stop timing me.
Yeah,
you stopwatch.
The rest of the
I'll work
beers
on my times.
have not been significant, so they're not worth talking about. But yeah,
okay, all right. I'm happy that the rest of.
I'm glad you
sent happy, but thank you, man. I'm happy that you enjoyed it, and the fact that the rest of the beers that you drank aren't even worth mentioning, but that one is just it fills my heart with joy and love, and I'm feeling a bit warm and I'm feeling a bit cozy. But that might be the Buckfast. You never know.
Yeah, the heating's on, like
definitely.
Yeah, definitely. It is December after all. Or at least that's what my calendar told me.
Definitely. Chilly.
Okay. What have you been drinking, Thomas?
What have I been drinking? Oh,
your little tank engine.
Okay. Choo choo. So I think I would like to mention in terms of last beer watch, in terms of new beers. That'd be an interesting one. I think that the last really significant one was probably with Phil, to be honest. Necessary Evil from Thornbridge, which the first time I tried it, I was like, wow, amazing, which is a whiskey barrel aged beer, strong ale. They now do like a huge selection of them. They do about 10 different ones, all aged in different barrels. There's like Jamaican rum one. There's like an Irish whiskey one, I think. There was a wine one. So many different ones now. When I first had it, it was literally just the one version of it, one variant of it. It's fantastic. I think me and Phil went with the bourbon barrel aged version of it. I think we split a bottle because it's a bit heavy on the liver to have one yourself. But again, amazing. I couldn't really tell a lot of difference between that and the standard version, but it was still a really, really fantastic beer. I think that's about 10% or so. And it's just lovely. I think it's probably the best. I know a lot of these whiskey barrel aged or spirit, any kind of spirit barrel aged beers are really in vogue at the moment. There's like a lot of them, and I really enjoy them. But I think that's probably the best one that I've had so far. And Thornbridge are really killing it at the moment with a lot of different beers, and they're kind of attacking the supermarkets a little bit. And I'm seeing more of their stuff pop up, which is great because they do some really, really good stuff. And I'm, glad to have a dedicated Thornbridge bar, only down the road from me, which is really cool.
Nice.
But yeah, really, really good. Really, really good.
Yeah, and for me, the same. It wasn't. The good thing is that I go, right, go on then, Tom. What are we going to drink? And he just lines them up. But the good thing is, Tom does it in a way they go, okay, let's have like those kind of the milds or whatever, and then we build up to like a more of a stout, and then we build up to like the flavour of it. So you build up to it, you're not all over the place. It was kind of a routine in it.
Slowly tempt you over to the dark side.
Yeah, and go to the dark side. But I grew up on the kind. I'm saying to some, I grew up on the milds and the bitters. When I was like 18, club down the road and stuff. That's what we used to drink. It was cheap as chips, and that it wasn't any of the lagers. It was bitters. It was M&B. It was all that kind of stuff. It was only after you kind of those kind of phased down. It was lagers and stuff, and it just easy on nights out. But I was always sticking. When I used to do Tom on a night out, my meal beforehand was several pints of Guinness. Several pints of Guinness, and I'll be on my way. That's what I want, because again, I always want something a bit more substantial, something with some flavour, something a bit more. So it is good that we go out and we get to try these different. We are fortunate in Birmingham having those places where we can, and they've got those craft beers, etc., and we can try different things. So it's great. I'm rediscovering them again thanks to Tom. So yeah, it's good.
Oh, that's awesome of me to say, man. I'm glad to have you along for the ride now in terms of sampling stuff in the flesh.
Yeah,
and that would be a good segue. Hold on. For one of my birthday presents I received. Hold on.
Take your headphones out. Yeah. Pulls the laptop off the table.
Pull the laptop table, yeah.
Hey.
Oh.
We're on to show
Here
and tell.
we go. Show and tell has begun. The Good Beer Guide 2024. Check this out. Forward by Bruce Dickinson. I think you've already got this, right, Stu?
I haven't, no, but...
Oh, I thought you'd already got it, man.
No,
I think you were the one that kind of told me about this initially.
It was like a stock image, like an Instagram thing. And I was like, oh, buggers, I'll put Eddie's face on anything.
No, it does have
like
an
a
intro.
phone book, though.
It does.
It is. It's a thick boy. It does have an intro with by Bruce, and I'm happy to say that I think I've sampled at least 95% of the pubs that are recommended in the Birmingham City Centre section.
Oh,
so
let's
proud of that. There's still a
give you
few
the full screen for a closer look.
There's still a few more to check out in and around Birmingham, the extended Birmingham area.
So but, wait, is it for like all of Britain or?
Yeah, it's pretty much all divided by. Probably can't see that, but by
region or
different regions, different counties. We've got England, Wales, we've got Scotland, and then kind of all the individual counties within that. But yeah, man, I can't wait to kind of have this. It's mostly it kind of reads like a phone book a little bit, but you do get the odd black and white picture of some shithole in Vale.
That photo could have been taken at any time.
Which I like about it. But yeah, really, really cool, man. I'll definitely be carrying this along to A, check out where all the good bars are, but to B, just this could stop like a Magnum
self-defense.
If anyone shoots me, do you know what I mean?
Stop bullets. Use it as a weapon.
What about this?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, I'm probably carrying around that. I might have to wear like a couple of jumpers to conceal it, but that's fine. It is December. I can get down with that. But
almost, we need to get you like a bingo pen now, and then when you go to the pub,
I think so, man.
And just work your way through the book.
Yeah. In the year 2000, which was I don't know, about 23 years ago. Me and my mate had I've got it in the loft somewhere, I think still, all the 100 pubs in Birmingham.
There's that many?
On this map, and we were going to visit all the pubs. It was like literally stamp them off, and we started to do it. We started to go to all these pubs and stamp them off. Every beer, you have to have a full pint, at least 1 pint in it. We started off well by having one, and then getting to the next one and having about 5, and then going, okay, we do it. So we did that.
Staying here.
Yeah, we're staying there for a while. A few more. We're supposed to do these at the pubs, and we started to tick them off. Like all the way in Birmingham, do loads. Lots of them aren't even there anymore. I mean, it was 23 years ago, so we didn't manage doing the lot because, unfortunately, my mate at the time split with his missus, and it was a bit that should have driven him to drink more. I don't know why. He didn't.
What's wrong with him?
Yeah,
let's go back home to my empty house and drink.
Yeah, exactly. Weird. Anyway, but yeah,
terrible.
The concept, same thing. Stick out. I've done that pub. I've done, as you said, you've done 95%. Get the other 5% now. There's a goal for you there for sure.
Definitely, mate. So I say there's we've done a lot of them in the city centre area, but the extended Birmingham, like Cotteridge and a few other places. There's a lot of awesome places around and a lot of awesome bars apparently, according to the book. So I'm looking forward to checking them out, see how many we can do in 2024.
That'd be good.
Watch the space, but not too hard because I get embarrassed quite easily.
What a shrinking violet he really is.
I'll give him a minute.
Yeah, why not? Just give him a minute just to, recover.
Put him in the penalty box. Let's see.
Naughty boy.
What's John saying?
A month ago. My last bit of a month ago.
Yeah. Before that, he's been having some Tennant's Lager and Tetley Smooth. Oh, if only I knew someone that liked Tetley's.
Tetley Smooth.
Yeah. I mean, that's just tea up here.
Well, yeah, I can imagine it would be.
The Orloso barrels really make great aged products. Red Will Brewery uses this to perfection. I'm not familiar with them.
No? Okay. That's interesting. Something to discover.
Yeah.
That's a good guy. That could be a good book to get extra content. Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely looks good. Meat, isn't it, as well? I mean, there's plenty there you could go at. And it's for everybody. I mean, it'd be fascinating to see what Tom's got. Obviously, there'll be some on there. I mean, he's mentioned Cotteridge. I used to drink around Cotteridge and stuff. Be interested to see if that's this year's edition. Here, hopefully, the pubs are still there.
Yeah, I think
they're dying breed. A lot of them, we know that.
But no, I'd be interested to see what beers, what bars have highlighted in like my area and things like that.
Yeah. So they're suggesting.
Drank in Coventry a lot of times when staying in Warwick.
I've done Coventry a few times. Warwick, I've been around there. Coventry, I've been there. Actually, it isn't as bad as it made out to be. It's okay. Yeah. Bought up on McCollins. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. Right. It's been about a minute.
Yeah, I think it's all right.
Someone say something about Tetley's.
Yeah.
Go get the kettle on.
Yeah.
Put my ears a little bit there. What happened?
Oh, nothing. Now,
okay.
This if you look at this tin of beer here, on the back they mention, I'd like to read off what it has in the back. Buckie, Wreck the Hoose Juice, a bottle of tonic. There are many names for the cultural phenomenon that inspired our latest high voltage beer, but we've settled on a sesh sour. A literal sour for the sesh with familiar aromas of sweet, dark stewed fruits and cough medicine.
There's definitely, I just didn't think about that. There's definitely a cough medicine vibe for sure. Yeah.
Conditioned on juicy blackberries for big flavour and a big night.
And then this is a big night we're on right now. So this is the perfect,
it mentions, check
beverage.
Out our Thicc Buckie barbecue glaze collab with Thicc sauce.
It's kind of the wrong time for barbecuing, really, but I appreciate the offer. I do.
I have the collaborated Thicc barbecue sauce.
Hold on, Stu. This wasn't in the script. Are you freestyling this? Is this improv?
I think that's what you call improv. Yeah.
Get out, man. What are you gonna put that on?
Let's get the light. So yes.
Oh.
Now that doesn't want to
Beautiful.
focus, but
Okay, that's nice.
Buckie.
made by the Thicc monks. Did you think we'd say
Chipotle
that word tonight?
barbecue blade. I didn't think we were, to be honest. We're going to
Dripping
Chipotle
in
barbecue.
gold.
Is that?
Blackberry tonic wine, Chipotle barbecue glaze.
Okay, come on.
Thicc sauce Abbey, Leeds, Yorkshire.
I really hope Subway start having that as an option. That would be pretty good to have in the old Italian BMT.
To celebrate our 3rd birthday, we've teamed up with Edinburgh's wacky sour beer champions, not sourdough.
Got pizza on a brain, this guy.
We went proper weird with this one. A nod to the favourite Hoose juice. We created the perfect sweet Buckie barbecue glaze. Brush all over some pork belly, stick it on the smoker, and enjoy some Buckie burnt ends.
Sounds good, man. Shoot, do they call it, or is one of the names? I don't know whether this is real or not, but it definitely tickled me. Buckie Baracus. Is that
Possibly?
I'd be very sad if I found out that wasn't actually a thing that people called it down in Scotland.
Oh,
Heartbroken. What do you think, man? Is it still working for you?
it's just so like strong. Like every time you take a mouthful, yes, fruity, and then alcoholic punch right around the corner.
It's rich, isn't it? It's very
Yeah.
rich. I feel like it's definitely a bit of heartburn coming on thanks to it, but it's
Bit of heartburn.
it's interesting to say the least.
It's definitely like this could be medicinal. You're right.
I feel alive. I feel rejuvenated.
Forget COVID tests.
Forget Calpol.
Like-
fuck
yeah.
that shit. I don't need any more
What
of
are we
that.
doing?
Do you want to put your kid to bed?
Giving this
Some of
giving this
that.
to the kids. Come on,
Sounds like
knock
a
'em out
plan.
straight away.
Yeah. Slept for a fortnight. It was amazing.
I love it when a plan comes together on the Buckie Baracus.
Oh.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Now, Tom, when it comes to this and sour beers, would you try this? Would you have this again if you
It's one of the best
went
sour beers.
into like a bottle shop and happened to have some in the fridge?
Jump on
would
it
you-
again.
Yeah.
I think it's probably one of the best sour beers I've had. But I don't really drink sour beers as a pastime. But if I did, I think I'd go with this one. It's probably one of the best that I've ever tried. Because in terms of like flavor, it's 100% there, man. Like from the initial sip all the way to the aftertaste, it's full bodied. It's got that alcoholic warmth there. As I say, it's got that fruit. It feels like almost like unpasteurized orange juice, or like the stuff with bits.
Right.
It feels it hasn't
There's
got
some pulp
bits.
in there.
Yeah, it tastes a bit pulpy, right?
Right.
Do you know what I mean? It's
yeah.
for the common people. This beverage is.
Hey.
It's like that,
Maybe
man.
That
Which
collaboration with Thicc Sauce went further than we thought.
It might have just done, to be honest, man. But yeah, I think the disappointing thing is that when there's a beer like this, it's something I'm not really into, and it comes with that kind of weak taste, a bit of a watery taste. It just feels a bit. It doesn't feel worth it. But if you're going to venture from the beers that you like, in my case, like maybe darker beers, and you're going to go into trying something different. If it's this different or this quality of different, then I think it's worth it. Do you know what I mean, man?
Yeah.
I really, really like it. Yeah,
Now,
it's
wait,
good.
wait, shut your puss. What's that? Wait,
Oh no!
wait,
What? Hello? Wait.
I think there's someone at the door.
Who? Knock, knock.
Wait, is that another guest? Wait,
Come in. Who is it?
Yeah.
They come through the window.
No, they're just parking. Give them a second. Give them a second.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Come in.
All right.
It's fine.
Make sure they don't get a ticket.
Did you say there was someone here?
Hey!
You need to go answer the door. What happened?
It's like No's house party. There's a camera crew at your front door. Let them in.
How we doing, Tom? Tom
I'm very
2.
well, sir. How
Tom
are you,
Part
fellow
2
Tom?
has arrived. How we doing,
Indeed.
man?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you all?
Not doing
Mary.
too bad.
Very well.
Tom, Phil, Tom.
Nice to meet you, Tom.
The big Phil, sorry. The huge
Yeah, I'm
Phil.
big Phil tonight.
gigantic, Phil.
I've come as a bit of an emissary to let you know that there is going to be a horde of barbarians at your door at some point in the future.
Thank you for the warning. I do appreciate that. I don't quite know how to prepare for that, but I'm glad that you've pre-warned it. It's very nice
That was
of
a
you.
veiled threat.
You know, maybe some Lego in the hallway just below the window. Or
Yeah,
something
like
like
micro
that.
machine these bastards.
You know, or maybe one of those like hot things on the handle of the front door or something. You know, the hot things. You know what I mean when I say
Yeah, I know
that,
what you
right?
mean. I know what you mean.
There'll be a lot of
One of
them.
them.
Yeah.
Just don't let Joe Pesci into your house. That's the number one tip that I can give anyone around the holiday season.
Yeah. You'll never leave.
I mean, he'll be there forever. Just going on and on and on like his Oscar speech, just constantly. Just a huge, 15, 20-minute block of just talking nonsense. That guy. Can't shut him up.
Oh, that's been us for the last hour, Tom.
Oh, is that it? Is my Joe Pesci moment over now? It's been great, guys. Thank you. I want to thank my mom, my dad.
It only seems right to kick him out.
If it's his birthday, if he wants to have a TED talk about Joe Pesci, then fine.
That's fine, isn't it?
Yeah. Aye. Okay, that's fine.
Thank you. It's so nice you to.
I'm drunk
bring
with
me
power.
back
I'm
in.
sorry.
Do you know what? If we get
I
more
think
people,
just drunk, to be honest.
yeah, if we get more people in, it'd be like Celebrity
take
Squares,
much.
when we could have like all these people.
It would be. Yeah, maybe we should do that. I don't think my laptop's going to be able to handle any more people coming in. So if we could, keep it to the 4, that'd be great. Tom, how are you, mate? What's going on with you? What's happening? Steady stream of reviews, it seems, recently, man.
Yeah, trying to keep to a consistent level rather than getting very enthusiastic, then overcooking it and then falling off. So bit of discipline. It's proving effective. It keeps me interested, not overdoing it. Is there anything notably new? Not really. Nothing too exciting, but at the same time, just enjoy riding the wave. Riding the wave. I've got some interesting Christmas beers in though, but review.
Okay.
So I'm excited, including a few German numbers, which I've not had before.
Right. Okay. Me and Stu, I think we've got almost too many Christmas beer reviews coming up. I think people are going to be sick of them by the time we finish. But you know what? It's just the gift that keeps on giving, the Christmas beers. There's literally one in every shop, everywhere you look. So we've got a nice stash that we're gonna work our way through in December. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Have you had any yet? Have you had any yet this year?
No, we haven't. We had some terrible Halloween beers, but nothing festive just yet. No. Can't quite get the Halloween beer right, I don't think. Christmas beers, always a bit hit and miss, but don't know about the Halloween beers. We haven't had a particularly good one just yet on the show, I don't think.
Yeah, it is tricky. I have had the odd good one, but now I'm struggling to remember who it was by. It was obviously a long time ago. Yeah, tricky one.
It's just whenever let's push pumpkin in this beer. Like, do we though?
Do we need it in beer?
Yeah.
I don't think. Have we gone too far?
Yeah.
I mean, we have the technology, but do we need to utilize it?
Exactly, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Years and years ago, Witchwood did Pumpkin. You remember that?
Yeah.
I mean, a long time ago, kind of mid to late 2000s. And I remember that being quite good, but maybe that was just quite good because there was nothing else more exciting at the time. So I'm not sure, but yeah, recent years, everyone raves about Elusive, and the only beer I've had from them on multiple occasions has been their pumpkin ale for Halloween, and it's okay is all I can really say.
Yeah, I think it's
one of the best. So
there's some untapped potential there, I think, for a really good Halloween beer. We'll have to keep our eyes peeled for next, couple of decades or something to see if one is produced. Will be nice. What are you drinking tonight, Tom? Anyway,
I am currently on. This was from Sainsbury's Wiper and True's Espresso Martini Stout. This is
coffee and beer don't mix for me, to be honest. It kind of makes my stomach tickle a little bit. But how's that working for you?
Oh, I'm digging this one. A lot of supermarket stouts at the minute are a bit, very hit and miss. Do you not find though that a lot of dark beers taste like coffee anyway, just because of the roastiness in the malts. I think it works quite well if you get a really, really deep roast.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with the roastiness, but when it's starting getting into like kind of espresso flavor, there's a very fine line for me. Yeah, with the roastiness, I'm down with it, but when it goes past that into coffee territory, it's very hard for me to get down with it. But it's only because back in the day, I used to go on long car journeys, and my dad was a coffee salesman. So, and I used to get car sick a lot as well. So I associate the feeling of being sick with coffee.
Okay.
So if I've had a few too many brews the night before, if the next day I wake up and try and pour myself a coffee, it's a no-go. It's going to be like Splatterhouse in the toilet. There's just going to avoid it like the plague. So yeah, it's hard for me now. Like it just anything that's slightly coffee-y, it's hard for me to kind of get down with. Coffee and fruit, again, they don't work. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I do know what.
What's ideas for our next lot of reviews?
It's two completely separate categories. Stu's definitely going to stitch me up next year. It's two completely separate categories. Let's keep them apart. Same with beer, to be honest with me.
I really want you to go and try some Kenyan coffee, and tell me that coffee and fruit don't mix.
Okay, it's like I know there's always like a bit of a cherry vibe with certain coffees, and I'm kind of down with that. But any other fruit, I don't know.
Okay, it
turns my stomach a little bit, man.
Yeah,
but,
you can get a bit of acidity and a bit of kind of citrus fruits out of them as well. Some of the more specialty coffees, but you do have to really be into it. And I'm not even sure I'm that into it, but you know what I mean. Like, I can appreciate it, but I don't want it all the time.
Definitely. And any excuse to puke in the back of my dad's car, like I'm there for it. So
fair.
It's a bit of a pastime of mine.
What are you gents drinking?
What are we not drinking?
Finished.
Yes.
Buckie.
How was it? Because I had to join Mark on his last ever live stream, so I didn't get to see your review. How did it go?
It's really nice. It is really nice. Very full flavored. We were saying it's more like an alcoholic kind of J2O, isn't it? I think that's the vibe that we got from it. But it's very, very nice.
That is Vault City's MO a lot of the time.
The last one we had was the Iron Brew. I think me and Stu were saying before, and we both really enjoyed that one as well.
Okay. I like that they called it a sesh. They've got the word sesh on that. It's 10.5%.
Yes, exactly. It's definitely with that Scottish spelling as well, where we're on the sesh.
The shush. So, we are.
We thought we'd be actual proper reviewers, and we did like the comparison between the actual and then the product that came from it.
Well, you haven't. You need to drink more of that bottle, Tom.
Yeah, I'm already finished, Tom. Catch up.
On myself, another shot.
Stu's actually a massive man. They're the same size bottle.
Exactly. This is 2 years I'm holding up.
Stu's just bigger than me. That's what it is. It's all a optical illusion.
All those pictures of us in August were photoshopped because I felt bad for you.
Do you know what? I would too. I mean, I'm 5'6" and 3/4, and Stu's only 5'6" and 1/4. So I understand why there's some photoshopping involved. We're both an embarrassment to the human race, to be honest. Yeah. All men around the world. I hang my head in shame.
Just to feel good, we get on each other's shoulders and get a trench coat and go to the pictures.
We do. It's 2 for 1 that way, to be honest. You got your whole O2, Priority Mondays or whatever. Forget that. Just get yourself a really huge coat and a Scottish friend.
Fill out in the cold.
Why did you get rid of him? Did he go for a piss or something?
I had to go move his car. It's the gag and I'm sticking to it.
Okay.
So this was originally a beer review. So let's chuck our guests out.
What?
Tom, that was a good beer, wasn't it?
This is where we're going to edit it into the YouTube video. Yeah.
We're going to do it in 60 seconds.
Fantastic beer. Really enjoyed it. Probably one of the best sours I've ever had. Thick, flavorful. Just everything that you'd want with a sour beer. Not too sour, actually, for a sour beer. Very enjoyable.
Like, subscribe, and go into the next video. Cheers.
That's how we're going to end it. Okay.
That was smooth.
Chaos.
It was.
Chaos.
Ever
I was trying to fall over me and I just
I
hit
thought-
off my own face.
Bounce off his head, off his shoulder.
Okay.
It's all about the
I'll make sure the
professionalism.
fade happens a lot quicker. Tom starts talking, it just cuts off.
So every episode tends to go. Guys, celebrating 1 year close to death tonight. So cheers,
Excellent.
cheers to you guys. Existential crisis live on camera.
That's it. You do get to the stage, Tom, where you just go, you celebrate birthdays and go, thank God I made it to another one. That's where you get to. But, you know, you're a bit too young for that at the moment. But yeah,
It always makes me feel a bit icky, to be honest, as each year goes by. But it's okay.
Can we
When
I
I
love
address-
birthdays. I love them. I love having birthdays. You know, I try to make it as long as possible that everybody fawns over me for as long as possible. It's great. It's fantastic.
I mean,
It's
what
all
else
about
is
me.
it about? I was going to say,
It's
what
all
else
about
is there
me.
to do, really, man?
Apply me with alcohol. It's all about me.
One day
but
when
yeah.
I grow up, I want to be Phil G.
Oh, bless you.
Tom, since we have some guests over, I feel like this is the best time for you to open your birthday present that I sent you.
Okay. Bear me a second.
Ooh.
Let me go and grab the box. Wet and forget. You know what that means when I bring it.
I'm hoping you bought him yet a further eclectic mix of glassware to drink from, because drinking a 10.5% sour out of an old school glass tankard and then drinking Buckfast out of a martini glass.
He's a special lad.
That's rogue beyond all measure. That is
It's never going to be cultured, Tom.
Yeah.
No, bless him. No, he's never.
very rogue. I like it. It's good. The
It
bravery
is,
involved
The
there.
different spin.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's clearly the only things that everything else needs washed.
Fair.
It's a fair point. Yeah. Could
Got it right here. Stu, thanks for sending this over to me.
Spoiled bitch.
I really appreciate that.
That's
It's
good.
nice of you to send over a birthday gift, and it came on time as well. To Mom. This get out. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Right, okay, let's have a look at the comments. Tom's having issues.
Again.
It was.
Joey.
Welcome, Joey. Bro, that's every second word from a child's mouth. Go brush those teeth. Bro, bruv.
Whoa.
It's true. It's
And
true,
yeah.
yes,
For now.
Tom does happen. Oh wait! I think he's back. Let's bring him in. Oh Christ! Okay, be careful. Right.
Oh.
That's me there. In
Nice.
case you didn't know, that's Stu. That's me. Ask Luke John, does he prefer Tetley's smooth, or does he prefer the OG Tetley's, the red label version? I'd be really interested to know.
Well, I guess you just did.
Yeah,
Ask him.
technically.
Oh, is that how you do it? You don't have to type
Stop
it.
waving that
no?
knife around, Jesus!
I know. Yeah, it's scaring me.
Point it away from you.
Didn't put so much goddamn tape on it, man. I wouldn't need a knife this big.
Well, you don't want every driver to get in it. Now,
No, just one.
let's see. Hopefully, yeah, I think you've opened it the right way around.
Look, I've lost a couple of fingers, but I think it's worth it to see what's inside.
Now, is there a way to give Tom the spotlight? No, just me.
Just
No,
Okay.
I think you can.
Who you trying to? What's going on here?
Happy.
Stu? That's come on,
Oh,
man.
wait,
That's,
sorry, better.
Tom, that's it.
that's
That's
not
you, that is.
not very nice, to be honest. It's quite derogatory.
I ran out of space. There's probably going to be
No.
something more.
Yeah.
You know.
Happy birthday to Tom, the titties, but he ran out of space.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah, go happy birthday,
Shaw.
Scott. Yeah.
Thank you, Scott. Love you, bro.
Oh.
Appreciate you showing up, man.
Nice one.
Is this what is this like past the
Okay,
parcel?
yeah, leave that last.
Okay.
That-
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
the heroin, clearly.
Okay.
It's bagged that way, isn't it?
Aye.
Oh, he's frozen inside.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
that's a good face. Screenshot that.
It's a scat.
That's even better.
I'm back.
That was gonna make a nice YouTube short.
Is
Oh, what
this-
happened? You're on like 56K all of a sudden.
Oh no.
It is, yeah.
Okay. You need to talk to the guys at Tiny PC about updating your broadband.
Am I back?
Yes.
Can you see me?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this numero
That's-
uno?
That might be a beer review, but open it up. As Spider-Man eagerly
Ooh.
looks on in the corner.
Brewtune. You've had too many John Smiths now, man. Take it
Ooh.
easy, eh? Brewtune L Juicy. This is the one you were talking about a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it, man?
Yeah. I love the
I've
Did you
can.
enjoy it? Did you open it yet or
No,
no?
no, we're going to
you're
review
saving
that.
it. Awesome.
Yeah.
Before
So,
man. Can art's really good.
mhm.
Uh,
I think
right.
Crummy told me it's quite soupy.
Soupy.
Well, mine
Okay.
was. We can talk about that we can talk about it now or when you open it. It's up to you.
All right. Napa soup for the soul. I'm down with it, man. I'm down with it. Oh, Haribo, classic. All right. Thank you, mate. Didn't have anything in the cupboards for tomorrow's breakfast, so this will do. Appreciate that. I'm sure that'll soak up the Buckfast. What else we got? What about this, Joe? What about this bad boy? You talking
Oh,
this?
yes.
Oh, yes. Come on. What we got?
The remnants of the last beer wars.
Oh, it's not. It is. I'm so lucky to have you in my life.
McEwen's. It was on earlier saying about McEwen's. There you go.
Come on,
Okay,
man. You're the best.
Speak
Joe.
for the
Thanks
devil
so
and he
much,
shall
mate.
appear.
More breakfast Haribo. Exceptional.
That's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You need to stagger them out.
What about this one, bud?
Yeah, it's another old friend.
I got. I've already had one of these today, man. I appreciate it, though. Do you know what? I'm going to join Spidey, and we're both going to enjoy a John Smith
Smith.
together.
Nice.
Thank you,
Beautiful.
man. Appreciate that.
Good old John Smith.
Thank you, man.
Could you get further away in the beer spectrum between
No,
Salt
yeah,
City
Friday.
and John Smith?
Okay.
Pretty good.
I'm glad he's wearing trousers.
Yeah. Thank
I'm
God.
surprised he's wearing trousers.
Keep it balanced.
See, this is what happens when
Oh,
the stream
man.
ends. It's just going to be them two
Jeez
talking to each other.
Louise.
Yeah.
Spidey's a huge pisshead, that guy is. Real party animal. I like him. Woo! Okay.
So,
Come on. What we got? We got one more in this, right?
I don't think
Is there
so.
more skag?
No, I
more
think
skag?
that's it. So it's now time to open.
What's this? I mean, it looks like heroin. Smells
Tom?
like heroin.
Tom, for the sake of our channel, put the knife down.
Why would you send me that, dude? That's really weird.
It's just
Weird
some
guy.
plaster. It's some
Weird
plaster.
fucking guy, dude. Shall I crack
Dude.
this open?
Yes.
Recycle.
hmm
Oh, there's one pair for you, no?
No. It's your birthday.
One to add to the beer stock collection. Ah,
Nice.
amazing, man. Thank you so much. 17% polyamide. Legend. Thank you. That is the ratio that I like with my socks. 17% polyamide to 8% cotton. You absolute legend. Thanks so much, Stu. Wow.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that, man. Absolutely amazing. Thank you,
Now you
dude.
can get rid of those Boddington socks.
No! Never. Never. They're coming to London next year, man. You'll see him again. Don't worry. Body's on tour. Right. I'm going to pour this Johnny out for my dead homies. Well, for my own consumption, probably.
Yeah, that's
Thanks
a
so
different
much
word.
for sending the remnants of the beer wars, which you lost. So you're a sore loser. Thank you for
Selective
sending
thinking
that
again, isn't
over.
So-
It's kept me alive up to now.
Oh, look, John has come back with an answer for you.
Wow. Okay. I think I agree with him, to be honest. Yeah. The yeast profile. I mean, that's what you drink Tetley's for, to be honest. It's all about the yeast. So, a man of many words, Luke John, and many. Sometimes they make sense when they're put together in a certain way. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. But you stay after Tetley's, doctor's orders. Come on, man. H2O only. Cheers.
Cheers. I feel like I have to get something out. Jesus. Now, Crummy,
Oh, the
you've got
Northern Monk
another.
has appeared. Wild Northern Monk has appeared. What's going on, Crummy?
It's very cold tonight, so it's dark beer town. Just another supermarket staple, a Northern Star.
It's everywhere now, to be honest, the Northern Monk. I actually went to their tap room. Went to their tap room last weekend in Manchester. It was pretty good. The one I tried the new porter. I can't remember the name of it now. And it wasn't mind blowing. I was really expecting, because I think all the Northern Monks I've had so far to this day have been really, really fantastic beers, like a lot of flavor, a lot of kind of deep, rich beers, a lot going on. That one was a bit disappointing, to be honest.
Not the first person to say that a recent beer by them is maybe not hit the mark.
But that's what I've heard, is that recently that the beers haven't quite been as good as they used to be, which is a shame, because I really, really like them, and everything I've tried up to this point has been amazing. But yeah, the porter didn't quite hit for me, sadly.
Oh dear.
But hey, I still look forward to, whatever it is they got coming out. They're one of the few craft labels that I do, look forward to whatever they got coming out. And again, it's great to see them. They're just literally piling up in the supermarkets now. They're taking a lot of that space that was held by Brewdog and filling it up with their own beers, which is great, because they've got a lot to offer. And I've heard their low alcohol beers are pretty good too, which I haven't tried yet, but I hear they're some of the best on the market.
Interesting. No, I've not tried any of their 0% stuff. I was trying. Who was it? I want to say it was Tiny Rebel. I was very surprised, because I'm normally not a fan of their beers, but they're
Tiny Rebel.
Yeah, me too. Normally, their alcohol-free one was surprisingly good.
Interesting. I've always just I've been put off. I've had a few of theirs and never wanted to kind of return to it. But that's interesting. That maybe to be honest, their normal beers taste like no alcohol. So maybe that's what it is. It's just their normal beers disguised as a 0%.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Well, being a borderline alcoholic, I suppose.
Jeez.
Well,
okay.
I don't do the non-alcoholic.
This isn't therapy, Phil.
My couple of our friends, they give up the alcoholic on the non-alcoholic beers, so they're always saying, "Well, what they try these different non-alcoholic ones," and it's you'd be interested to find out what recommendations there are for people that want to drink, but it's non-alcoholic. What about you guys? Have you tasted or sampled non-alcoholic that you recommend to people?
Quite a few, mate. I'm always on the hunt for a decent one, to be fair. I think the Guinness a zero, is it called? It is actually really good, to be honest.
Yeah, that's one you could actually drink like a lot of. Like I was at like a retirement do at the beginning of the year, and I just needed something. I was there for the whole night, but I needed something to drink. And sometimes when it's a non-alcoholic beer, you could have one, and you're like, nah, I didn't want another one of those. But the Guinness 0.0. It's sessionable. You could just sit and drink it and not become fed up with it.
It's pretty good.
And then scare it out of everyone when you offer them a lift home, because they never noticed you were drinking the non-alcoholic stuff.
Yeah, it's old people though. They're going to piss in your car, aren't they? So you don't want to do that. It's like, guys, I know you don't know how. You don't know how to order an Uber, but if we just leave you on the side of the road long enough, the black cab will show up.
And my pal Jeff, when it comes to non-alcoholic beer suggestions, normally just says Pepsi Max.
True.
Do you know what? I've got a bone to pick with Pepsi because the last month they changed the recipe. There's less sugar in it now, and they didn't tell anybody about it.
Yeah.
And now you just drink it. It's like, what is this? It's terrible. It's really, really bad. I'm going back to virgin cola. That's my personal favorite cola beverage, and I'm going back to that. Richard Branson sent me a crate of those to my house because I plugged his airline one time. And I was just talking about the fact that I have not lost my virginity, and he got confused, and he thought that I was plugging Virgin as a brand, but he fucked up. So, do you know what I mean? That's fine, but to be honest, I win because I get cola out of it.
Show off your bravado. It's like, Richard, I'm plugging virgins. It's like,
I wish I was. I mean, I've been sacrificing them recently, as you see.
Any more of that, you will. But yeah, that's true.
You do what you want on your 34th, apparently. Oh, come on, Bash Shandy. You should love that.
Bash Shandy.
As a
baby.
I'm on the board with that. You should love that.
Yeah.
Virgin Roller Cola. Come on. I think my battery's not plugged in, lads. You continue to have an interest in intellectual content.
Okay, we'll just get rid of him. I can which way he was going. He's just going to spend the rest of the night talking to that bloody inflatable. So,
what about Spider-Man?
If that's what he wants.
And Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of things like to do for show and tell, but I feel like I want to talk to you a little bit more first.
That's all right. Well, I'll jump back in quickly on the 0% beer recommendation.
Yes.
So Lef do one. That's particularly good. Was only in Tesco. I don't know if that's changed recently, but it certainly was. That's pretty decent. And if you want to go really upmarket and bougie and craft with it, there's a brewery called Mash Gang that only do 0% beers, and they are very high quality. Really,
are they? Okay. I've seen a lot of like their collaborations with like Fierce, and it's strange when I'm buying beers online. Whenever I see there's like, oh, this one's nice and cheap. There's no alcohol. I'll leave it there now. But no, I think I need to try some Mash Gang because it's everywhere. Like everyone's doing collaborations with them. It's obviously a worthwhile endeavor.
Yeah, they did a collab with Northern Monk. They put out a alcohol-free Imperial Stout, which doesn't make a lot of sense.
That's like the Jackie Chan meme of the confused.
Yeah, they didn't really
try and figure that one out.
It was okay. It wasn't offensive, but I'm not sure because the whole point of an Imperial Stout is to be big and intense. But I'm sure some people liked it, but I didn't really get it.
Yeah,
I didn't get the use case for it necessarily, but I'm sure someone does.
That is 3 words.
That is 3 words. Well done, Luke.
Isn't that what's the? Is that what 3 words when it's like the geolocation thing?
Yeah.
I wonder where that takes you if you put those 3 words in.
Shall we find out?
That's interesting. Quick, find out what 3 words. Mash, gang, bang.
See, maybe because it's got gang bang, it might not. It just thinks that you're being a bunch of dirty bricks. But yeah, I would be interested.
Yep.
Like, could people?
The word mash is not one that they use, so unfortunately,
they're missing out. Okay, so they use gang bang.
Yeah, I was going to start gang bangs there, but not mash.
Shall we find out? Let's see if they use any of these words. No.
Maybe they're too short. Maybe it needs more. Needs to be more than 4 characters.
I think they try and use words that are audibly distinct. So when you say it over a phone, it's not.
Like you've fallen, you've broken your leg, and the ambulance goes, "Where are you? I'm at Mash Gang Bang. Mash Gang Bang." It's like, what? I just hang up, prank phone call, and you're just in the woods screaming "Mash Gang Bang" until the wolves show up.
That's what Tom does every Thursday, isn't it?
Tom,
look, I've never fucked potatoes ever, dude. I've fucked some strange vegetables in my time, but never potatoes. How dare you? Come on,
you're not allowed to call them vegetables anymore, Tom.
All right. Tom, when is the 2024 Mash Gangbang?
It's going to be February the 34th, and I want everyone to show up. It's on a
Bring a
leap
friend.
year, so yeah, bring a friend down. Put your keys in the fruit bowl. Just don't look, and just hope for the best. That's how I get down normally on a Saturday night.
Yeah, you had more prepared for that joke than I wanted.
I was preparing while I was behind the scenes. So the thing is, it's dangerous for you to put me behind the scenes for a bit and then, bring me back in. It's probably best that I'm just constantly live. I start thinking about things and existentialism, just existentialist woes.
Save all those conversations for
get
Spider-Man.
older and stop listening. Pisshead.
It gets to that point in the night where he starts talking back to you. I'm sure you were just an inflatable, but you've got some good points.
He's got an inflated opinion of himself. He really has.
And it seems like somebody's at the door again. Jesus Christ!
Wow,
this room's getting crowded. Give me a minute, and we'll make some room for our pal John.
Hello, Chillblade.
Hey, what's going
How you
on,
doing?
man?
I'm all right. How are you guys?
Not too bad, buddy. We've been on the Buckie, so things are getting a bit messy, but we're surviving.
Nice, nice. Well, I've got a Guinness in an old-fashioned pint glass. There you go.
Very nice, very nice.
Very nice.
Taking it back to the old school,
I like it, man. I like it a lot.
What you guys been up to? Is Crummy being rude again? He's terrible.
Yes. Yes.
He's just this obtuse.
Terrible. He's been racist, ageist, homophobic. All the the things that you can't really get away with putting on your CV these days.
All I said was, can you please put some trousers on?
And that's too much to ask, to be honest.
Tell me more about the Mash Gangbang.
Wow. It reminds me of a conversation about, do you remember Bass beer?
Yes.
And we used to get a magazine from Camera, and it would always talk about the fact that you couldn't get Bass on cask. So we used to call it the Big Bass Debate. And I feel like that could be part of it. What did I say?
I like that.
Spanish.
I like that. To be honest, yeah, that's good. That's good. I like. I like it. I like Bass a lot. To be honest, never had it on cask, but in the bottle, it's fine beer. Very fine.
Oh, it's
beer.
Back. I thought I'd said something to you, and you got offended.
No. I don't want
to starting to take layers of clothing off. Yeah. Okay. It's a bit strange.
Wearing Iron Maiden t-shirt, surprisingly.
I haven't got much hope for the last quarter of this stream, if I'm honest. Too.
It's fine. I'm just wearing 5 more t-shirts under this
in the run-up.
What are you drinking in? Wow, that's quite the glass.
This is Buckfast, and this is a special birthday Buckfast. So I want to keep it classy, really. You know what I mean?
Nice. Yeah, I like. I can see where you're going there. I've seen Buckfast before in tankers on the motorway when I go into Scotland.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what our gates are made of.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm yet to try it.
That's what Stu's children are made of, because obviously you have to have Buckfast to engage in any sexual activity in Scotland. So the kids come out purple a lot of the time. It's very, very interesting. I'm quite happy that Stu's kids didn't come out that way. They came out as pale as him. So
that's what I love about these streams. You learn so much. I didn't know.
Exactly, Phil. John, Phil, John.
Nice to
meet you, man.
What's going on with you anyway, John? So you've changed the channel a little bit, more concentrated on cars and things of that nature. Lay it on us, man. What's been happening with it?
So I'm fed up with being in charge all the time and running a business and answering to investors and doing all the boring stuff. And I'm just like, I don't need the stress right now. So I thought, I look at my life, and I don't know about you guys, but I look at it as seasons. So you've got the spring when you're young, then you've got the summer where you're out partying, and now I'm in the autumn. So I want to make things a little simpler.
John, I'm already having an existential nightmare with the whole turning 34 thing, and now this is just too much for him, man.
It's all right.
Seasons?
34 is
Seasons?
bad, but 35 is way worse.
I don't think I look a day older than 33 and a half, if I'm being honest with you.
No, I don't think I wouldn't. Yeah, not.
I've been
at all.
moisturizing recently, like Nivea as well. It's the good shit.
Keeps suppleness and
Definitely, man.
yeah.
Definitely.
I had a paper round in. I'm actually only 22, but I had a
Okay.
paper
You
round
look great,
in the Himalayas without a sledge.
Okay. Well,
It put years on me. Put years on me.
You're exposed to a lot of that rock salt that they have.
Yes.
I think it's the pink rock salt that they have over
It
there.
does,
Is that
especially
what
when you get
was?
it on your hands and you rub your face with it.
Yeah. That's a schoolboy era there, man.
Mm,
But he's really well exfoliated as a result, so it's fine.
it's true, very soft. He's back
Does
again.
someone say exfoliate?
Yeah, I have to say, John, I got to make a confession is that I was on my YouTube subscriptions one day and I saw this video pop up about a car or how to make a car or something, and I was like, I didn't fucking subscribe to this channel. What's this?
Who's this guy?
I was a bit confused for at least a good 10 seconds and then obviously realized it was you.
I think there's about 2,300 other people that did exactly the same thing. Going, huh?
What? What is this?
What is this? Why is he talking about that? It makes no sense. I just want to do stuff that I enjoy, that I know about. You know, I'm 33 and I'm afraid to say I look a lot older than me and Tom. Outrageous. Yeah, so I just want to do stuff that I have fun doing. In fact, the car thing's good, but it's quite difficult to do a lot of the time. Although driving around talking to a camera is dead easy. Anybody can do that. But the hardest bit is like if you want to film a car from the outside moving, that's not necessarily, you kind of need two people or be in an area where nobody's going to steal your camera. That's the that's
yeah.
the
And if you're
that's the hard
Huddersfield, that's always a worry.
It is literally. The Huddersfield, you're worried that they'll steal the car and stab you. So
That as well. Yeah, there's a lot of stabbiness over there, to be honest.
Yeah.
Keeps you on your toes, I think.
it does. And they love the guns here as well. We're quite high on the old gun crime. As well.
They are
Oh,
fun. They are
There's
fun.
not such a worse term than they love the guns.
They do
Paints a
enjoy the
picture.
guns
Yeah.
over here. Yeah.
Luckily, so do I. No.
Love guns. Just a great time to be had, especially on the weekends.
He's having you
I do
on.
it
Every
just
time I've been,
after
he's just been filled with
church.
sheep.
I grew up in a house full of guns, though. My dad shot guns back in the day. I've got a picture somewhere of me holding my dad's. He had a Magnum Black Hawk.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah. And,
That's a very strange way to teach about sexual education, isn't it? Very strange, very hands-on method.
yeah, very hands-on. It's how they do it in the South, if I'm honest.
Birds, beers, and hawks. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
So so we went to shooting competitions and stuff like that as a kid. I remember all that, and then we had the big thing that went off in Ireland, and then that was it really. After that, kind of handguns were gone.
It's a shame, really, because it's kind of cut down on the domestic violence levels, and I think sometimes, do you know what I mean? It just you get a bit pissed off.
Stop talking.
You get a bit pissed off. Do you know what I
Nope.
mean?
I
Like,
know what you mean.
Thomas.
I know what you mean.
and all you've got
Yeah,
now
sure.
to hand is like a frying.
Comedy
Nah.
frying pan. Dying. And with that, and with that, I'm just going in the sin bin again.
Yeah, another 1 minute timeout and put 60 seconds on the clock for Tom.
I'm not going to suggest that Buckfast is responsible for a lot of aggressive behaviour, but he's had a few sips, and it's gone wrong. So there's a correlation. Not
I
necessarily
love it though.
correlated.
I love it. I love it. It's how many times did I get sin bin last time?
Oh, fuck.
You sin bin me about.
I can't even remember.
It's quiet now. It's nice.
Okay, right. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll step away from the mouse.
It's all right. I feel you, Pat. I got sin bins multiple times last time. It was this advent calendar once that got me into trouble. Dildos of Edinburgh, I think you called it, Stu.
Interesting. Very interesting. I didn't know they had sex toys up in Scotland. You're way ahead of the times, a lot more than I thought you were.
Like Shrek was an animated. It's not real.
What?
It's
not?
swamps up here. No, it's not just
Oh,
like Edinburgh and marshland.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Are you sure?
Well, you've been up here
Serious?
enough times, Crummy. You would know.
That's why I'm asking
You're
the
probably
question.
going to the more marshier areas than mine.
True. Yeah.
He goes to the Crummy goes to the nudist bits. That's what he goes. Naked in the wild.
Yeah, but it's that cold. It's that cold that no one's actually showing anything off, so you're fine.
No, I'm assuming there's a lot of shrinkage if you're going to be naked in Scotland, to be honest.
Especially in that water.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Pretty sure that's
yeah.
a series on Channel 5.
It should be. I'd watch it.
Naked
I'd
in
watch it.
Scotland.
I'd watch it, definitely.
Yeah, they should ditch the whole thing of going to, like, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here in Australia. I think they should just do it in Scotland.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Get some Glaswegians in there to, like,
Make
what
them
they're going
humble.
to do. Yeah, they could have a, like, what you got to do is have a party and survive the night without getting killed or beaten up. That would be a good one.
It's gonna be a lot to ask for, to be honest. I think the winner deserves millions if they get away with that or can get through that for sure.
I went into Glasgow once and there was
I left immediately.
There was a group of people arguing with another group of people, and I was trying to buy a car at the time, and then somehow we were involved. And I've never been quite so frightened in my life. I got in my car and I went, and I never bought that car. I never even got to look at it because it had a brick through the windscreen at some point through the conversation. So I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to go."
Wow.
Yeah.
I once went to Ayr versus Dunfermline, I think, football match. The coldest I've ever been in my life. And within a couple of minutes, someone asked me to go back to their car to drink Buckfast. I said, maybe half time, man. I'm watching the football. And then proceeded to repeatedly ask us if we wanted to come back to the car. And then I think when it turned into the fact that he made his own Buckfast, I thought, yeah, I'm completely out now. I mean, if that's what you run your car on, that's fine. But I don't want to ingest it, man. To be honest, scary stuff. And we talked about shrinkage before. I mean, it was terrible. It looked like a cocktail sausage and a couple of peanut M&Ms. It was awful. It was really bad. It was terrible. I actually had quite jeans on that day as well because obviously went in Rome and all that. But yeah, it wasn't a good look for me. Something I look upon in just embarrassment, really. I'm sorry, Stu.
Embarrassment for like this.
I just don't know why you'd ask me to come back to yours to drink Buckfast, to be honest, man.
There you go. So, you said you're 34 now, Tom. Steering the shit away very quickly. And your 34 years of wisdom. What can you tell everyone?
Well, this will be good.
There we go.
Wait,
Full screen, please, for this. We need to pull it back.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
What's Spider-Man doing in the background there?
Just having
Drinking John Smith.
Oh, we spilled it, John Smith again.
Go sort him out. Get up. Go sort him out.
I think I told you. Use a coaster. You red bastard. Really bad.
Hey, now.
Really bad. That is a little bit of racial humor for you there. What I want to say is to everybody who's approaching 30, just keep it real. That's all you can do with your time on this journey that God Jesus Christ has put you on. Jesus Christ Superstar has put you on this journey. And at the end of the day, you just got to take it as it comes. Ronan Keating once said that life is a roller coaster. You just got to ride it, and I agree with that. But at the end of the day, just don't get sick. Don't be sick in the back of your dad's car, because there will be some domestic violence involved when that happens. I'll probably one of these. There'll be a wind up on that as well.
Okay.
And obviously, you don't. I haven't finished,
okay.
Stu, but that's if you want to.
Do you want
Okay.
you want the full screen again? I feel
Just
like you were getting a
little bit
too
extra,
just-
little bit extra full screen. A little bit extra full screen. On the phone. Dad, you okay? You said you want to slap the shit out of me. I've got some time, probably tomorrow about 11 o'clock. Actually, no, I'm doing a POF quiz. If you can make it about 11:30. Yeah, appreciate that, man. That's fine. Do you want me to what? Moisturize before you slap the shit out of me. Yeah, it feels good, doesn't it? Oh no, it feels better. All right. I'm still pissed off about the whole shagging my mom thing. We'll talk about it in therapy. All right. Love you, prick. Bye. Fucking piece of shit. Really annoying guy. Fucked up my whole vibe. How you guys doing anyway?
No, not me. Sorry, Tommy. Okay.
Oh my gosh! I'm dying.
Oh, I can feel the Buckfast coming out of my eyes.
So screwed up.
Fuck, dude.
Oh.
Pretty intense I was.
Right. Oh, I've got a stitch.
Oh dear.
I think-
You know when you're
I'm
laughing.
gonna say you need to wrap it up now because you're not going to beat that. I think you're done.
Wow. Oh wow.
Look, John, quickly reminding you about that.
Did your mom do it too? Oh man. Can't believe it. It's a
Okay.
recurring problem in our society.
Right. Let's have some structure here. Okay, that's a resounding yes.
Crummy, let's talk about Thornbridge. Some fantastic Thornbridge reviews recently. What's your favorite at the moment? Let's go, mate. Because we talked about earlier about Necessary Evil, how they got about 10 or 15 Necessary Evils now compared to 6 months ago when there was just the one. Love that beer. Have you tried it? If not, what are the Thornbridges would you recommend?
I haven't had any of the new Necessary Evils. The Budvar collab.
Checkmates.
Yeah,
That is good. That is good.
That is a very solid UK brewed lager. That is
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
impressively good. Now available in almost every supermarket, and it was or is back in Lidl at a very, very good price as well, which is nice. I did two
Did
of
have
the
a
ones. Lord
sippage in that
Marples, which
last
was
time. Was good.
okay. I'm trying to remember. I did review another one recently, and now it's slipped my mind completely. Which one
Was it the bitter, the Lord Maples? I think.
Did do that? Yeah, Lord Marples. That was
Really nice.
okay. Oh, sorry. The other one was Cocoa Wonderland. I did a revisit on that. Still,
Me and Stu both.
absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, me and Stu both really enjoy that, man. Fantastic, bro.
They're one of the more dependable supermarket brewers at the minute. Actually, I think
I agree. Yeah,
for sure.
I think you liked that one, didn't you, Stu? The Cocoa Wonderland. We did that for an Easter special about a year ago, and it's a very, very nice brew.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about something else.
We did our mom last time. We did my mom, your mom. It was a collaboration last Easter. Fantastic.
Collaboration.
There was a lot of eggs during that Easter period. I remember.
Oh dear. Chris can join if you want him to. His little tiny bald head.
Do I know Chris? Sorry, I feel caught on the spot.
We don't want to let strangers
No,
in
you
on
don't know
this-
Chris.
on this
He is-
podcast.
He will just join and shout at you. That's what he'll do.
Okay, we don't want any more of that. Don't worry. We've already
Yeah,
got
and
Phil doing that,
then
so.
he'll abuse you.
Mm.
He's that kind of guy.
Sounds like a
You're selling
real
it.
stand-up
You're
guy.
selling it.
Anyone
I'm not sold
tried
just yet.
pilot beers before?
Yeah,
Peach Melba Sour. Okay.
I like
come on.
Pilot. I'm not a sour beer fan, though, to be totally honest.
Yeah,
Me
I thought
neither,
I'm
but I
on
think
the
this is one of the
sour
best ones
path,
we've had.
I'm staying on it. But yeah, I noticed this was released. There was a variation of this, and it was called Eldris Melba.
Nice.
This is just your normal Melba.
Nice. I like what they did there.
Nice.
But yeah, it's not bad. It's very tart. But well done. Well done. That was like a proper nothing. Good. We're learning. Good. I've got some Black Friday things. I was doing the Brewgurers end of year
Don't
podcast
start being
yesterday.
racist again, honestly.
I never it was such a busy show. I never got to talk about myself, so I'm using this platform to push
Weird.
it
And
on you.
I didn't know that white people could get the discounts. It's crazy.
Right. And to be honest, if he's going to start talking about himself, I think it's my cue to go. I'm going to leave you guys because I've got things to do. I've got podcasts
Phil's
to
a
write. I've got
busy
a
man.
Christmas special
He's
tomorrow,
a busy
Tom.
man.
You know, I'm
Oh,
a busy
yeah.
man. You know, I'm
We'll make sure
hosting
that we're
tomorrow.
there on time. Don't worry.
Yes, make sure you're there on
What time are we doing the quiz tomorrow?
11 a.m. for you
11.
folks. Yes, 11 a.m.
I'm setting an alarm now. Don't worry.
Indeed.
11 in the morning.
I know in the
Yeah,
morning.
because we've got a couple Americans.
Yeah,
Yeah, aye.
Yeah.
One
it's gonna be
American.
one American.
one Swede, one American.
But
These
the
two
Americans in
talkers.
Hong Kong, so we gotta
What?
Oh, you're
line
right.
it
Yeah.
up.
This is
Yeah.
mind-boggling.
Yeah, exactly. So we had to coordinate time. So he's about 6 a.m. I think and stuff. So he's okay.
Mhm.
And then he's got other things going on. So yeah, we're gonna stick it in there. But you know what?
Before
Pleasure,
you leave-
Tom, as always, to
Yeah.
celebrate on your birthday. Absolute
Thanks
pleasure.
so much.
Chaps,
man.
it was a pleasure to meet you. Hopefully meet you again soon, and we'll
Meet you.
drink some beers together. That would be fantastic. Stu, thank you for asking me on as well.
No
and
worries.
I'll enjoy the rest of the show as well. So thanks, guys.
Right. Okay.
Phil,
Uh,
thank you so much for coming on, mate.
Yeah,
Pleasure.
cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers,
See you
bud.
soon. See you soon.
Good luck
Thank
with the quiz.
yous.
Cheers, man.
I was just about to start talking about him, so yeah, this is what happens when he fucks off. I bought the Human Lanterns Blu-ray.
Which he's
So
on.
I'm having
He's
to cover
on
up the
this.
nudity on the front cover.
Movies?
Yeah, so I'll quickly whip around, but on the back it does mention Phil doing the Blu-ray commentary, which is the reason I bought it.
Oh, wow.
So
Great movie, great commentary.
yeah, so not sure if
He's
wait,
back.
I think maybe it's not.
Hold on a second.
Aye, I got you back.
I can smell some. I can smell some. Oh yeah. Yeah. I did a commentary on that actually.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, you should say that. Yeah.
Mhm.
There he is. Me and
Come
Kenny B.
on.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Shout
Well,
out.
a 5 out of CX, and
That's awesome.
it's still got the poster.
Oh, nice.
Come
They left
on.
the poster in.
Mhm.
Is that like
Amazing. Amazing.
No,
I've
Beautiful.
never seen it, but Tom described it as icky.
It is.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah. And I think we did a commentary or an episode on it on the show, but it's not going to be as good as whatever Phil has put on there. I promise.
Mhm.
Yeah, me and Kenny B like to dabble in different genres. Would that come up in the opportunity? And Ken was like, "Yeah, we need to do it." I was like, "Yes, we need to do this one because it's icky and it's cool. It's horror, martial arts, kung fu and all that. It's fantastic." So yeah, so we had to dig deep into that one. So yeah, one of my favorite ones that we did for 88 films before we parted ways and did other things. But yeah, fantastic.
You're with 89 films now.
Yeah, Era 444,
Company.
44, 44, Fatal
quite a
Termination
jump.
we've just done, and Running
Come
Kill's coming. So if you like Human
Come
Lanterns, Running Kill.
on.
Just
Check
more
that out,
plug.
guys.
More plugs.
Please.
There
As
you
soon
go.
as it comes out, come on. Get on it,
I'm
guys.
so impressed to meet somebody that does the commentary on these DVDs.
Oh, bless you.
It's so
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, it
I
is.
like you. So, what film was it? I was watching a film, and it said that it had a commentary, so I put it on.
Yeah.
and I'd learned so much about the film that I didn't know before, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, why haven't I done this before?" And
exactly.
I've often thought that the people, I wonder who does this. Like, who are these people that do these commentaries? So you are one of those people.
I'm one of those people. So
now you know. Are you disappointed?
I know.
No, not at all.
Phil's one of the ones that hasn't been cancelled as well. So it's
He's
Yeah,
one,
it
he's
is,
one,
yeah,
one of the
yeah,
good
yeah,
ones,
yeah.
Phil. One of the good
Yeah.
ones.
So we tend to dig into and me and Kenny B, we all know Kenny B runs a tight ship, but there's a probably 8 to 12 weeks depending on the film that we research and do all that deep dive. And to your point, we find out all the details you want to hear. It might be about the actors, actresses, about the story, about the stunts, about different things. We overlay that with some fun, because I like to come on it a little bit like Tom, but not as extreme, with some fun on it. But we keep to the facts as well. So we just tell you more about the film, the production, everything else, and we overlay that on top of the film. So we're not just talking for the sake of it, and we take the scenes out of it, digest them somewhat, and then tell the audience. So it's all about that. We have a very structured way in which we do the commentaries and stuff, and we've been fortunate that we've done, I think 7 or 8, maybe 9 now across different labels going forward. So yeah, it's fun to do, because these are films like we've grown up with, or we love. Human Lanterns. On the Run with the NBA was one of my favorites, and it was one of those films that was iconic. And then when it came out and was released, and they got a chance to do the commentary, it was like a dream come true. It was like a kid in a candy store. It's like getting your favorite beer and tasting it and going, oh, it was like that. It's the same for us from a commentary point of view, to be able to tell audiences and treat them like they know nothing about it, and just give all that in-depth information, that excitement over the top of it. You want to watch the film, you just watch it, forget the commentary. If you want to get the in-depth understanding of it, listen to our commentaries. You'll get a little bit more than what the film's telling you. You'll get that overlay of it, and you'll get the excitement that we bring to it as well. So yeah, it's really, really fun to do. Really fun to do.
I bet it is. That's so cool. Well,
Phil's commentaries are amazing, and what I would say is that Phil is one of the only, or one of the few, Blu-ray commentary makers that has not been involved in any sexual misconduct. And that's what I like about him.
Thank you.
That's why we're friends.
Well, is that like a common thing throughout these commentaries?
No, it's a different story. Let's not open that one. Thanks.
Oh wow!
That kind of catch fillers. No, it's not.
Yeah, it's a different.
Well, anyway. See, I like films, but I tend to go for car-y stuff. And I had the pleasure of owning briefly the Citroen Xantia from 3 Lions.
4 Lions.
4 Lions.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I had that. In fact, Crummy, I sent you a photo of it the other night, didn't I?
You did, yeah. I was it's one of my favorite UK kind of indie films. That I'm very jealous.
Yeah. So there were 2 cars for the film as well. So yeah, I had one, and my friend had the other. And the mad bit is, in the film, they make them look like proper, like, sheds. They were both mint cars.
Mint.
Nothing wrong with them.
Amazing.
Yeah. So the person I sold my one to painted the wing back to normal colour, did the bits, and I don't know what. I think they just used it as a family car.
Fantastic.
So yeah, crazy. I just wish I kept it. But yeah, and I've been in another film called Golden Years that was done by Nick Knowles.
Oh, okay.
Where these old people rob a bank.
Nick Knowles, the guy from Changing Rooms.
Yeah. He directed it.
Get the fuck out!
Yeah. He directed it.
No way. How many rooms did you appear in?
I didn't. I appeared in a car chase multiple times as a driver, and then there's a stunt where we walk across in front of the car chase, and there's me and a guy called Peter Pedero, who is a stunt coordinator, did a lot of the Marvel stuff and the stuff with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
No.
Claim to fame.
Yeah,
my only claim to fame is that my girlfriend's mom used to have sex with the bass player from the Specials. Sorry, what? Guitar player, lead guitar, rhythm guitarist, guys. Sorry.
Amazing.
There's our connection to Coventry
There you
there as
go.
well, Phil. Bringing it back,
It's amazing.
you know.
I've been in one other
Nick
film.
Noel shagged my nan.
What?
Jesus Christ,
That's
that guy
outrageous.
For
stop at-
Nance.
stop at nothing for sexual fulfillment.
He's
What
an
a
animal.
legend.
I did a
He'll,
film
he'll,
called
he'll
The
paint your
Altar.
house and he'll shag you now. That's really fucked
Yeah.
up.
Go on.
Oh,
Terrible.
Yeah,
Go on,
did I-
John. What was the other one?
Phil, make a run for it.
Yeah, no, in a minute. Hold on. What was the
Yeah.
other one, John?
I did a film called The Altar, which had Matthew Modine in it. And it was like
Okay.
a horror
fuck yeah.
thriller thing. And it
Yeah,
ended up
maybe.
on Channel 5. It never even
Yeah,
made
yeah.
it to DVD. And I'm in that driving anytime you see Matthew Modine driving a Sprinter van in it,
Yeah.
the orange and purple one, that's me driving that.
Whoa, that's amazing.
cool.
Phil, as I say, while you're here, man, you're going to plug the Patreon because Phil is now a producer. You might as well. No one's watching this, but you might as well plug it.
Go for it.
Patreon or the Kickstarter.
Well, interesting you should say that because that's on hold. So, yeah, I was
Okay.
producing.
No
that.
one
So-
donate to
no,
that. No
Hold
one
on.
donate to that, guys. Stop.
no.
Stop donating
Yeah,
right
but-
now.
But as one door shuts, another opens. So now I'm, producer, associate producer. We'll come back to it on actually a film called On the Run, by Franklin. It's an American production. It's on Indiegogo. It's just on there. I'm gonna put something out over the weekend. But
Everybody
yes,
check that out,
I'm
guys.
associate producer on that. So even though that one's just on hold, something else is coming. So he's asked me. He rang me up and asked me if I wanted to be part of the production. So yeah,
Very
so I'm in
cool.
that side of things as well. So yeah, it's,
If you ever
giving me
need
a
any
check that
car
out.
stuff doing and somebody to drive around, I'm always
John, I'm on it, mate. Yeah, what I'm thinking about it because actually he does some stuff over here and then he puts it into his films over there and stuff. So we shoot some stuff here sometimes. So you never know. Well, I'll keep it in
Yeah.
mind. I'll keep it in mind.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I love cars. I know, like I had to do it. I've done all sorts. Like it was all because a friend of mine had a company called Action Wheels, and used to provide cars for programs and stuff like that. So I used to go, and because I used to race competitively, and also I'm a fully qualified motor vehicle engineer, and I can do a lot of the electronic stuff. I would do all sorts of stuff for the cars, so that they were like, "Oh, we want to do this thing and do a big wheel spin," and you're like, "Well, that car's got traction control; it won't." And even if you press the button, it'll stay on. It won't do what you want it to do. So pull the fuse and then put some tape, take the dash apart, put the tape on so the light's not on, all that kind of stuff.
Awesome. I feel that I've come back and I've created this kind of like mini show with me and John have just taken over. Just
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Yeah.
You know
Me
what
and
I'm
Phil
gonna
need
do?
to do our own thing.
Look at
Man,
what
You
you're
me,
doing.
Phil. You
I'll
me,
be back
Phil.
with our own mini show off the back of this.
Okay.
But I'm going to piss off, to be honest. No, it's too... Anyway, yeah. So we were talking about today, talking about petrol heads, and I'm with John. And this is
No. Oh wait, Birthday Boy's fucked off. We'll let him go.
So I'm going to leave you guys to it as I was initially. But as you were plugging Human Lanterns, thank you, appreciate it, and thank you for the
No
support.
worries. I
Even
look
picking
forward
it
to
up.
watching it.
It's awesome. I appreciate that. A lot of hard work and effort, and Kenny B as well needs to take some for that as well. So thank you very much. But I am going to go now, honestly. Even if you pull out another DVD that I've done a plethora of them. That's fine. You could do that, yeah. Okay.
You've not done any Godzilla movies, have you?
I have no, but you never know. The opportunity might occur. I have got that. I could do that on the
What
Commentaries.
about the classic
Could
Magic
you
Truck?
do
Magic
Smoking the
Truck.
Bandit for me?
See, all the good stuff's coming out now. All the good stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna love you and leave you, but enjoy the rest of the show. I will enjoy watching it, and thanks for having me on. It's really appreciated, guys. And take care. Stay safe.
Cheers,
Be
Phil.
well. Yeah.
Take it easy.
Pleasure.
Talk to you
Thanks
tomorrow.
all. Cheers. Will do.
Bless you, dude. What a nice guy.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Right.
geeked out then. I just got really geeky.
You're fine. Yes, tomorrow is the annual Podcast on Fire Christmas quiz. So to fit all the time zones, we're getting on at 11 to do a quiz on Asian cinema.
Oh, cool.
So we're going to be, if we keep going at this rate, me and Tom's going to be in last place.
I have a question. Does Cannonball Run class as Asian cinema?
Well, it's cinema and it does feature Asians.
And it's also owned by, isn't it?
Oh, is it Golden Harvest?
It's one of them that own. It's Jackie Chan's crew that bought the rights.
Yeah, doing like the stunts. And that's it. They're in there being like the Japanese team, aren't they?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
talking about in the Mitsubishi
Harrier.
being like scientists. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they had it in the first one. They had a Subaru. In the second one, they had a Mitsubishi Starion.
Sorry, I broke the seventh seal. What's happening?
Oh dear.
I think John's about to tell you a really interesting fact about the Mitsubishi Starion.
No. I'm
mate.
holding it back. I had one.
I've got one as well, but I know you've never said it before, but I feel like you know it.
What, the fact that the seatbelts in the flipping door, and if you
No,
crash,
about how they got to the name.
Oh, because it was meant to be a Mitsubishi Stallion, but in translation it got lost and ended up being a Starion in the UK.
They wanted to copy the Mustang, but we'll call it a Stallion instead of a Mustang. And yes, there was a over the phone miscommunication.
And they called it a Mitsubishi Stallion instead of a Stallion.
Is that cultural appropriation? We'll never know.
I think it's just like people not being able to understand somebody else's accent.
I think it's more down to a lack of email at that time.
That's right. It is
probably how it
is.
is.
Yeah, would have been easier if we had that. Sure.
But in America, it was a Plymouth. Oh damn it! I can never remember the name. Not a Mercury. Oh, it was a Plymouth something or other because Chrysler had bought Mitsubishi.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you know? Do you want some really weird beer car fact? So
That's what I came online for.
Right. Okay. So this is your birthday, and I feel like this will enlighten you and shock you. This
John's
story
present to you.
I'm
this
feeling pretty
story
heavy
covered-
at the moment, to be honest.
Exactly. So this story envelops many areas. I'm going to take you on a journey. So great beer, such as Magic.
Hold on, I'm sorry, John, to cut you off, but I just realised that Crummy's drinking Hobgoblin.
I'm drinking the new one, the stout.
Come on, is that same as the
Black
what's the
Witch.
name of? Yeah, is it similar to that?
I don't think so. It's definitely better than Dice Man.
Yeah, Dyson's pretty rough, to be honest.
Yeah, it's definitely better than that. It's got. I did do a review on it. It's definitely got that kind of more old school Witchwood charm.
Okay, I will have to subscribe
It's
to
not.
you. What's
It's
the channel
not. It's not
called?
necessarily a subjectively great stout, but it's not offensive. But if you've got fond memories of that old proper kind of pre-Marsden buyout Witchwood stuff, then you probably like it.
I will check that out. Thank you, John. Please continue. I'm so sorry to cut you off.
No, it's fine. Anytime.
I see Hobgoblin. I have to say things.
Have you seen that? They've got the Hobgoblets
another
back.
Yeah.
The what? Sorry, sir?
The Hobgoblets, those strange tumblers where
The
it's
ones
got
that are kind of like twisted. It's very similar
the base.
to a lot of brands have that now. Your Green Kings is very similar. Do you see? It's kind of like that twisted kind of glass thing going
Kind
on.
of weird, kind of thin bottom of the glass, and then it. fattens up a bit.
Yeah, kind of twists. I don't know whether I dig it or not. I do prefer
I
like a
think they call it,
straightforward kind of old school glass.
I'm pretty sure they described it as a Hobgoblet.
I like that. I like that a lot. It's very nice.
True.
While we're here, Crummy, obviously we need to really get some serious conversation now. Hobgoblin obviously going from 5.2 to 5.
I mean,
It's serious stuff. We need to look into
Surely
it.
no one will notice.
I mean, it's
I did straight away.
look, it's progressively been getting worse for the last 13, 14 years. Like it's just the next sorry step in its demise, I'm afraid. It makes me very sad because I really like that original beer, and I can still enjoy it because it still has hallmarks of that original one. But yeah,
I think King Gobby is getting close to what normal Gobby used to be.
you're not
King
wrong.
Gobby's like one of my favorite beers, like, for sure. Oh, here we go. What's that?
Top
Erotic sports cars,
Come
1992.
on. Right, so it's my favourite deck, that is.
Trump. Oh yeah. If you fancy a game, let me know.
He's
I've never
ready.
fancied
If
a
you could
game
coordinate a game
for
of
women
Snap.
before, but
And the best thing is that it's got the old brand on the back, but opens like a tape
nice.
cassette.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice.
Super
Very.
retro.
That is cool.
Super retro.
That is cool.
There's some horrors in here as well, like the Ferrari Mondial. We won't talk about that car.
Ooh, okay. Jeez, the Italian stallion, eh? Maybe not.
Countach.
That's nice. That's a nice one.
The car from Wolf of Wall Street that got smashed up recently sold for
Oh, yeah.
1.5
Okay.
million.
But you
How
can
long is it?
only drive that with if you're on Quaaludes. If you're on
Yeah,
anything
that's right, that's right.
else, it's a no-go.
Car's
no-go.
trashed.
How long is it
It
until
is a great sequence.
how long is it until John just streams from a car park going round random cars to tell us about them?
Oh, I can
John,
do it.
you lazy bastard. Come on, man. What's happened to the channel?
I just, yeah. Well, there's no
Come on,
point in
man.
doing beer when I'm not in beer.
Mm.
You know
used to
what I
put
mean?
so much effort in, though. You used to stream with Crummy and no, you used to put no effort in. So are you going to retain the same level or not?
Yeah,
Is
pretty
he going to
much.
continue?
Bless you.
Yeah.
What's going
It's
on
only
with
some
all you guys
Canadian
giving
pub
up,
lads.
man? What's happening? I don't understand.
It was just some Canadian.
Mark's bit the bullet too. I don't. What's going on, man? Like I feel like with the last men surviving, what's happened? And
Well,
obviously Crummy,
well,
of course.
I've not watched his live stream, but I assume like his horse box, like side business and his actual day job, like between running both of
Nice.
those, like trying to find time to actually come up with like beer content, do them shoot videos, like
Hold on,
yeah.
Luke John, you are correct. I think cask is still 5.2. Bottle was 5.2 for the longest. Can was 5, but then I think bottle's 5 now as well. Stu, please continue. Sorry, I had to interrupt then with a hobgoblin fact.
That was it. I just didn't-
if you will.
I assume the guy's busy.
Mm.
And like when it comes to
It's
the
a
totem pole,
shame, man.
it's probably
Yeah.
just ranking like fourth. You know, you get family, you've got the day job, you've got your side hustle.
The best
Side piece.
Japanese
Except for that.
sports car in the world.
He'll be back. I have confidence. He says he's leaving. He'll be back.
It's difficult though when you've got a small child and you've got other things going on. It can be really difficult to dig down, and I feel like sometimes YouTube can be quite irritating because it's fun, but it's not real life, and some people take it like it's real life.
I feel like
And
I'm
they
having a
make
very
it
real life experience now with you guys. Do you think opposite, John?
That's just about fast picking in.
But
I feel like I'm having a great experience with you guys now. It feels like life to me, or not? It's some kind of simulation to you. Have you been in the Matrix for too long?
I have.
John Smith.
It's
Actually, speaking of John Smith, I've got a few things to pick at with your beer recently.
You go for it.
The thing
It's
in the
terrible.
bottom hasn't been as big as it used to be honest. The widget sounds like it's a bit like a widget eye, to be honest. I've been very disappointed. The Tagcaster, is that anywhere near Huddersfield? I think you're a fraud. You're a fraud. No, don't say anything. You're a fraud. Don't get a map out. I don't care. You're a fraud. Okay?
All right.
Terrible business practices. What were you saying about that engine?
Oh,
Demolished. Yeah, savagery. I love it. Yeah, I'm.
John, we need to go back to that thing that you were saying before. I interrupted rudely.
No,
about
not really.
Hobgoblin.
No,
Please,
never
no,
gonna
never go back to it. That's fine.
No, I'm bored. I'm not telling.
All right, screw you.
Okay, do you want to see my most expensive Black Friday purchase?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
The
This-
dildos have been.
This is second place.
Come on.
This is
Beautiful.
£150, and I got it for 96.
It's gorgeous, though, man. It's
It's-
gorgeous. I've heard
I'll
that the
explain.
actual.
It looks like a book.
I've heard that the actual disc kind of holders aren't the best though for the money.
So this is 15 films.
Amazing.
The Godzilla Showa-Era.
Well, that's not
So-
that bad.
Yeah,
It's
so it started-
gorgeous, man. Oh, it's gorgeous.
It's just sort of like a big art book. Explanations of all the films with individual arts,
Amazing.
and
Do you need
then
pictures
you have
when you've got a DVD?
15 Blu-rays.
That's cool.
Sorry,
Yeah. What
15
you what
films
what,
across
what do you
8
reckon
Blu-rays.
about it, Stu? You reckon it's a bit shitty the holder? Or would you preferred the clamshell cases? Because
Yeah, well,
for the money,
yeah,
I
a
feel
lot of
like
people
it
slide
could have
in
been a
and
bit better.
Sure, but that's why I've always waited, because I've seen it like cheap for a
It's
while.
beautiful,
No,
man.
opposite.
It really is.
Because that's it. Let's get out of big mode.
That's very cool.
That
nice.
came out 3 years ago. It's the part of the Criterion collection, so it's always like
Mm.
fancy, expensive, and it's always 150. And then when the sales are, it's always down to 100. But by the time I wanted to get, it was never at 100. I'd set up like an alert system, so every time the price dropped on Amazon, I got notified. And it would never go below like £35. So never to like the biting point I wanted. But then HMV had a Black Friday sale, and people started posting that there was a way you could exploit the discount codes. So the set already had a 20% discount on it, but if you added a referral friend code, you got a further 20% off it, which wasn't supposed to happen. But you'd add it to your cart, add the code, remove it, add something else, add the other code, remove that, then put the original item in, then you got 40% off your.
But they discounted it not because of Black Friday, it's because Phil had a commentary on it. They discounted it way down, like to the actual initial offering price.
Sullied
If
it,
I
yeah.
remember hearing about that, yeah.
Yeah, the quality dipped ahead. So
It's
yes,
a gorgeous set though, man. Gorgeous set for the price as well.
£96.
Genuinely think it's worth it. I heard a lot of
Yeah.
complaints about the actual discs being in kind of like paper rather than
Yeah,
actual
I
packages.
don't mind,
I don't
but-
think it's a big thing. I don't think it's a big
Like,
thing.
Yeah, it's annoying. This won't fit on like my
Beautiful,
DVD
man.
shelf,
That back artwork as well. Jesus Christ, it's gorgeous.
aye.
Yeah.
So it's definitely it's something I've been wanting for a while, especially
Does
since
it
my
does it
son-
contain the one with Matthew Broderick?
No. But so yeah, that was 96. My one, the one that
Oh shit!
this
okay.
was the one
Here we
that
go.
was. Let's get my address out of the road. I think this was like £130 down to 99, and I'm a big child, but I was getting a back date in pay, and I wanted to treat myself. So
Oh,
Lego Indiana Jones Temple of Doom.
Come on, guys. Let's make it
Yeah.
happen.
Very
Okay.
nice.
Gorgeous.
are you actually
yeah,
going to build it though? Are you going to build
Oh
it?
yes,
Good.
look at it. It's got the idol. It's got the big boulder. There's skeletons.
That's cool.
It's amazing.
Like the detail in it is amazing.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, man.
So
Very
and
cool.
yeah, after I bought it, that was
You
Black
just slap
Friday.
yourself on the head with that then.
No, that's not a tin of beer.
I thought that little kind of clothes he on the back of the head.
But I bought that on Black Friday. Come Cyber Monday, they knocked a further tenner off it. I was raging.
Oh, you bastard.
Mm.
So
Yeah, bastard. I'm glad that Stu, you got my address right on my packaging because I thought I know a few times that you tried. Can you see it?
we can't hear you now. Obviously,
oh,
you're blocking
okay.
your face,
So,
you silly
A
cunt.
few times that you tried to send me things in the past. But can you zoom in on that because I don't think we can quite see
Right.
the
Do
address.
we want to? Do you want
No,
to
no,
show?
you should. No, because I think Stu obviously
Tom.
normally sends you things to a different
Yeah,
address.
the
You
camera's
got
not that
this
good at
one-
quality,
You
buddy.
got this one right.
It looks like it says the word
With the
Toffee
address.
69 on the top.
You got TP69,
Okay.
Sesame Street, Birmingham, Westminster, postcode 3MTA3, obviously. And the return address, and Stu, I didn't know you were homeless. KFC doorway on Mercy Street. It's interesting. Postcode OU812. Very, very interesting. I thought you were living a bit better than I thought you were, Stu. But thank you for sending the beers anyway, even though you're homeless. That's very interesting for you to go out your way and do that for me.
Like, you notice how I send you parcels and I will just use your name. Whereas every time you send me a parcel, you make up a name for me every time.
My favourite, dangly balls, because they if he's not in, they have to ask. Is dangly balls?
Dangly balls in. That's really good. I like that.
That's a good one. I've used.
I might utilize that one for the next post to Scotland.
Yeah,
Just,
it's really good when they go to the post
everyone.
office to pick it up, and they're like, "Have you got?"
Normally Elaine gets all my packages, so usually it's like, oh, it's got sex bomb on it. Okay, that's for me. I'm sorry, Elaine. Thank you.
You know these things, Stu.
Yes.
Am I meant to keep the box?
It's up to yourself. I mean, yes, mine's are in boxes.
Is that Gary Glitter?
It is. Yeah.
Who's that? Yeah.
I could tell you something. There's-
My gang.
No.
No
You
one wants
can't.
to be in
My-
To be
yours.
honest,
my
I
son
did
did leave a bunch at
hear
the
that he
top for
does
me.
not get any payment on that now. The musical rights have been signed over to someone else. So if you want to play that song, you can do that. You will not be funding his next kiddie fiddling trip to the Philippines. So I'm happy because I do like another rock and roll Christmas.
And on that cheery note, I'm going to have to bid you farewell. That was a really
What?
good place for me to interject that. Yeah, unfortunately,
Excuse me?
I've got some
You're gonna
dogs
go
to
now?
start.
That's Tom got on a line on like cancel bingo. It's like, yep, okay, right, that's the right
Unfortunately,
one.
I've completed
You're gonna
my
get
card
cancelled.
now, so there's no
I'm out
point.
of here.
That's it, I've got to leave.
Crummy, thank you so much for showing, mate. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. It's
buddy.
been thoroughly entertaining. Happy
It's been
birthday.
an
again.
Thank you, man. Been an absolute pleasure to have you on.
Have a great rest of December and birthday and Christmas and everything else. And we'll catch up with you all very, very soon.
Cheers,
Happy
bud.
weekend, guys.
Thank you soon, man. Thank you
Cheers,
so much.
Crummy, you big sexy ginger badger.
That's what I was going to say. Oh, I mean, it has been 2 hours. I mean, it's time to call it quits, Stu. What do you reckon?
Yeah. I've got my Bruiser beer box, but that's just beer. We don't need to talk about that. I've made a video about that. You could go watch it
Why
on the
would we
channel.
talk about beer on this stream? It's why?
So
Why would that happen?
Well,
I don't understand.
I don't know. I mean, I talk about cars on a beer channel.
Oh, I bet you could.
There's
I
no
bet you could, John.
car channel. There's no beer channel. Right. Anyway, I'll leave you slags alone as well. Happy birthday and
How dare you? I'm in a relationship.
enjoy.
Okay, that was questionable.
Enjoy your fun with Spider-Man and your quiz tomorrow.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, John. It's been an absolute pleasure, mate.
Yes,
No
it's been great
worries.
to catch up with you.
Really appreciate you coming on, man. Thank you, and we'll speak soon. Yeah,
All right, you big badgers. Love you. Good luck.
love you, man.
and
Thank you
I hope
so
it keeps
much,
going for you.
dude.
Bless you.
Thank you, man. Try our
Bye-bye.
best. See you soon, bud.
Take it easy, John. Yeah,
Come on.
Notion.
The final 2 people. I think shall I message Scott? He definitely wanted to come on. Should we try and get him on for at least 20
Yeah.
minutes?
Of course. Paul sends his apologies.
What did he say?
Is feeling rough, bad fever. He's in bed with Lemsip, and he wishes it was beer.
Oh, legend.
So he
Don't worry
was
about-
very gung ho, but he's now just a big hole in bed.
He's just the biggest hoe in bed. It's been amazing, mate. Absolutely amazing.
I throw a good party, I know.
Fantastic cast of characters. Really appreciate you hooking it up, man. It's
Mhm.
been great to try some, well, I was about to say amazing beers, but and amazing beer, and talk about it with some really cool dudes. And it's been great as a comeback special for the logs, I think, man. And I think this is
Yeah.
the only Log special or only Log live stream where we've actually started on time. So I am
Yes.
proud of us.
You've never nipped away to do something silly and leave me to start a stream on my own.
Never. Last shot of Buckfast is for you, Guthrie.
But yeah, hey, let's give a shout out to like our chat room. Obviously, we had Guthrie. Luke John's been keeping the chat alive all
Thank
night.
you, Luke John. Thank you, man. Appreciate
Square
it.
Table Degenerates was in there. Scott Shaw.
Come on.
Cameron logged into the
Cameron
iPad and started reading us
showed it.
messages. Like
Cameron showed up. Dad. Yes. Me, Cameron. Dad.
And then obviously saw the quality of the stream and then
was like, no. Yeah, I think Scott's going to be a no-go for tonight. So I think that we've had a fantastic evening, some fantastic guests. It's probably best to call it an evening.
Cheers to Chris. Thanks for coming on.
Exactly, Chris.
Sorry
Thank
we
you so
couldn't
much
get
for
you
that.
on, but thanks for joining in the chat.
But there's always next week.
Yeah, I think if we could try and make it a monthly affair, because our last live stream was 4 months ago. And that was a mystery beer review with Mark and Crummy. So you weren't even at that one, Tom.
I wasn't. But speaking of Mark, I think that obviously his YouTube, you guys have been putting up with it for so long. It's been terrible. If you could just kind of come over to our YouTube, join us for a live stream, I think you're going to have a lot better experience. You're going to have a great night. It's going to be fantastic. Forget about that. Don't worry about it. Don't cry for me. Argentina.
Yeah.
And just come on and just join us because we're going to have some good goofs and some gaffs and some laughs. It's going to be a fantastic time. So forget that guy. Shout out, Mark. Click. Click. Is that Morse code? Is that what's going on?
End the stream. Morse code. So yes, so I think we have successfully did the Buckfast birthday bash.
We did, man. It's been an absolute blast.
So
thank you for sorting it out, man. And guys, 34 is not the end. There's plenty of time to do the things that you want to do in life. Start that novel. Hit the gym. It's not over yet, guys. Don't worry. I'm going to come back thick and fast. Definitely thick after the Chinese last night and now Buckfast. But the fasting also.
Right. Okay. I've just pulled the post-it note off my monitor, and there is people actually watching this.
I've dropped mine somewhere.
I'm terrified.
Sorry, Stu. I don't know where mine is. Well, sorry. Hi, my name is Buckfast. It's I don't know where it's gone, man. Sorry.
But let's call it a night, buddy.
Yeah.
You've done well.
Thanks so much for joining us, guys. It's been a pleasure, and we'll see you soon.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take it easy. Peace. Thank you. Good night. End stream.